Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. I figured I'd give you a little more time today, even though I spent 3 hours and 20 minutes earlier. I just had a bath. I'm clean. We're going to talk about video games, general chat, prepping, and that's it. The trans issues, well, it didn't go too well with people, I guess. But I'm going to grab me a pint glass. My pint glass is in here. I washed it. I guess I did. You know what? I'll just grab a schooner then. Once in a while, a person like me can have a schooner and they're still happy. See? This is what they call a schooner. It's been a long time, but these little glasses, they don't even make them anymore. Apparently, keeps the glass anymore. Just stay in there. Let's grab a beer. So, grab my bottle opener. So Chloe needed a little beer run tonight. Just forgot to get the beer. So she's off to the store. Hopefully they don't 86 her for her outfit. There we go. See? Told her one of these days she needs to make a beer run over at the brewery, So I figured I'd have a short beer with you guys. This is my schooner, by the way. Thought about buying Torchlight Play after I watch the reviews, of course. That's where I get the reviews. I'm also going to be playing my game soon. The kitchen's going to be clean. Chloe wants to clean the kitchen and, other things. I turned my phone on so Chloe can call me about beer. I should call her and tell her to pick me up some snacks, too. Maybe some cheese chips tonight. Chips and stuff, So, anyways, so we're going to be talking about prepping tonight. I just ordered some more suddenly pastas and some mayonnaise and some raviolis and some mac and cheese. I'm making sure I have plenty of grub for the month. And probably for the next few months. I did pick up another 10-pack of the ramen, so I'm up to 20 cases for my favorite. So Chloe and I she's going to eat ramen. I'm going to eat ramen. I'm going to eat my favorite ramen. So Tuesday we get the new vacuum cleaner, and that's going to be great, Organic stouts. Can't complain here, can we? Now that Chloe can go back, she can probably get some mac and cheeses, too. Every time I turn around, I'm getting email tonight. Thank God we don't got any haters, that Luke guy never showed up this afternoon. Had an email come in from one of my mods telling me they thought that Luke guy was fucking Joe Bob again. I was like, whatever, dude. So, anyways, trying to be frugal, So, I just told one of my moderators, Cactus Blossom, Chloe had to basically go and talk about Belle again, Belle's a fat man with a beard, Belle's a fat man with a beard, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this is going down good, I can't complain with the spreadsheets I did today. I got them all done. I think there was one that took 3 hours, 2 hours. I had so many distractions, but and I get to do my weekend enjoyment because Dad, of course, ain't around to basically ride me on my ass about drinking. Well, you know what? Why don't you enjoy chocolate stout? Shut up, Pops. I don't like the flavor of it. Really. He was telling me to get some cognac, and then he tells me not to get cognac, and then he tells me to get cognac. I'm like, fuck you, old man. Oh, that reminds me. So I'm going to look at the King's ad. Chloe's going to King's. I'm going to call him. See if Chloe answers. I want to ask her a couple questions. Since you guys aren't even commenting, so we got St. Louis style spare ribs, and we have No, I don't even think she fucking keeps her phone on anymore. You know, that's how it is. Anyways, I'm gonna call and see about Spirit. Let me check her room real quick. Not that I need to be nosy and ever go in there. I just want to check to see if her phone's on the floor. Oh, leave that damn phone. There we go. So I told, my phone, Chloe's working her way down the hill. So, anyways, I'll see if Chloe, I'll just do this. Leave the tab open. What the hell? So, anyways, why am I doing this? I don't want to go here. Okay, cool. So, anyways, I'm looking at deals for Mother's Day for tomorrow. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Hey, Boom Boom. That's my rabbit, by the way, Boom Boom. What's up, Boom Boom? You're resting your little chibi face, huh? So I'm having this beer, waiting for Chloe to come back. Told Chloe to find out about some Michelob, So I got the dishwasher running, and then when the dishwasher's done, can't believe it's only the 8th day of the month. And my spreadsheets are all done, so, I'm like, cool. Eventually I'm just going to have to go through one website, I think, not two. So, but part of the prepping process is maintaining spreadsheets, and I, on the other hand, I'm hungry, so, we're going to try some dinner tonight. It's going to be interesting, It's a Nashville Hot. I'll probably cook 2 bags up, and that will relieve some of the freezer space. And then later tonight I'll have a snack, some hot dogs, some other stuff. But right now, this is hitting the spot, I tell you. Yep, I still got. I can refill my bottle too. What's left, and I'll be good. This is what they call a schooner, I think they call these schooners. I don't know what they call them. These are like old beer glasses that you can get a dime a dozen now, but they've lasted a long time, I think this one's been in the family for like 40 years, Amazing, Amazing. There we go. There we go. See? And then I'll recycle the bottle. I just opened up one of the recycling cans anyway, so. Why is cracker? So I had a bath. I'm feeling clean. My cousin Dinky should be happy I got clean finally, Smell nice too. Oh yeah, reminds me. I need to check on that one soap. I want to make sure I can get some more of it. That's something on Amazon we talk about for prepping. Thanks to my sister Pee Wee. Amish soap. They make some really good Amish soap. So let's see. The Amish Farms bar soap, 5-pack, 6-ounce bottle, 6-pack. I was looking to buy a box of it, maybe. There we go. Wow, 12 bags, that's 60 bars. Yeah, that's about right. That's what I need right there. 60 bars. I'll support the Amish. The Amish make some really good soap, So I'm just going to go add to cart. Because I find the Amish soap to be really good, And so, Pee-wee got me into it, I support local, and the Amish, they make some good stuff, so. I wonder if Amish make their own beer. I wonder if they even drink beer. I'm not going to Google that one. I really don't care. So it's raining, I guess. So Chloe's out getting beer. Chloe's mom was basically being rude to Chloe again. She doesn't understand how someone can get scammed. Simple. You call Amtrak. The guy didn't want to know name of card. He wanted expiration date, card number. He took my money. So how's that tell you? Good beer. Good beer. The British know how to make a good organic stout, I tell you. So, good organic stout out. So, no, it's May 8th, So, what's up, peeps? I see there's two of us. We're talking about prepping. I guess someone left again. That's the problem with it. We're talking about prepping in general chat. And, but you got to prep because we can't get out of this yet. 60 bars of soap should get me through till next year. It's not bad soap either. And if your hands get too dry, you just put some lotion on. But it does help with being clean. I mean, literally, it might just buy me 60 bars, And that would help me out immensely. That would leave the soap problem alone for the next year. That would just leave me with toilet paper and paper towels. And I'm going to have to get some more toilet paper and paper towels soon. That's the other thing. You got to prep for TP and toilet paper and paper towels due to the fact that the toilet paper towels are problematic. And that's because the toilet paper and paper towels, are the toilet paper and paper towels are getting harder to get because wood's getting harder to get. Yeah. See, I just love basically doing this because no one bothers me. So you know how it is. There, no fucking freezer to defrost. Ugh. So yeah, anyway, put that in the recycled box over there. Woo! Talk about fun tonight, We're having a good Saturday night. No one's around again. I think some of my people just don't want to be around anymore. They think, oh, well, I'm a crackpot or insane or whatever. And, it's sad. It really is freaking sad, I mean, literally, it's sad. That's why, I'm here to tell you about prepping tonight, What the fuck? I'll watch this later. So I asked Chloe to give me some Windex. She forgot about that too. So Monday, is a different story, So So, anyways, you got to prep, right? And so, to prep, you need to prep properly. Make sure you get through till fucking December. That's what I'm telling you guys. Between now and December is going to be a lot of hell and her heartache. And with people basically slowly cutting down food stamps, that's a real problem. And the food stamps, by the way, Chloe, of course, doesn't have access to her food stamps or the app. She should, I should set up that account. She should set up that fresh EBT. It'll tell her about her deposits. I might do that today. Tell Chloe to get her phone, and do that, So, but yeah, anyways, I want to tell you Fresh EBT is a good program for people to maintain their food stamp balance. And I hope we get Brother Brian on tomorrow due to the fact that Brother Brian is fixing someone's car. What a beautiful soul that he is. He'd be like the guy that, if I could marry a guy like Brian, I would, because he's got that soul. No offense, Brian, if you're watching this later. He's got that soul that says, look, I'm here to help my neighbor out. That's the true definition of a fucking Christian. I don't know if Brian's getting paid or not. It's none of my business. But, Brian, if you're hearing this, brother, you sound like a southern gentleman like my husband was. So, my hat's off to you, sir. Now, for the rest of you out there wondering what's going on, like I said, I'm having a beer right now. I want to watch a documentary with Chloe tonight. I'm trying to get a hold of Chloe for snacks. So, let's see if we can get a hold of Chloe. And the reason I got this phone is I do not want to be bothered. Let's see. Does it say anything about beer? Nope. Chloe got down the hill, probably around the hill, down the hill, past the courthouse. And the phone's ringing. This is why I do not want to support her phone service. I'll tell you why. Hey, where are you at, Kimasabi? I was going to ask you to pick me up some scoops and some cheese sauce while you're out, too. Did you need a snack? Maybe chips yourself? All right. So what'd you find on the brewskis? Oh. Well, you know what I'm... I can't go in yet until I'm on asphalt, so I have that on foot. All right. Well, you know what I'm looking for. Michelob Amber Bock. Can't find that. Find me some stouts and porters. Make it mix match. Grab several. I got plenty of money in my cart, so just grab some Wicked Reds for yourself. Grab me some stouts and porters. I know San Juan has some themselves and other things. And look for the Amber Bock first. All right. 10-4 and scoops and cheese. Oh, one other thing before I hang up. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Do we want to try to get some T-bones at porterhouses and celebrate, or should we just eat some something else? You. Yeah, well, all right. I guess my children don't need to see me celebrate. Okay, cool, whatever. Steaks, T-bones, or porterhouses, yeah. All right, Toodles, call me when you get done with the shop out. Bye-bye. There we go. So she's at the store. She's putting her mask on. Who knows what's going to happen? And no one's commenting. I was hoping we'd have a great day of comments. Cactus said she's going to go to karaoke tonight. Chloe calls Cactus Man in a dress, even though Cactus is all female. If you really want something interesting, check out what do you call it? Instagram is like soft porn. You see too much women, trannies. What the hell? Trannies and Jack Daniels. Yeah, that's cool. Wearing hoary clothes and pantyhose and other crap, and I mean, literally, what the hell's going on with this world? So the other day, a tranny emailed me, right? Tranny, crossdresser, whatever. Selling this to my adopted mom, right? And they turned around, right? General chapter. And they asked me for a donation for new clothes. I'm like, I'm not going to buy you new clothes because I don't know you. And two is, if you're a crossdresser, fuck you. If you're a transgender person, still no, because I am looking for that special someone, not to spend money on your worthless ass. Well, we're in a pandemic. I thought people would be generous. I'm disabled, so my generosity goes to Chloe. At least Chloe has at least enough common sense to hear me when I tell Chloe to go get beer, and prep at the same time. So, you know how that is. So, got a documentary to watch tonight, some gaming to do, some cleaning to do. But right now, I'm waiting for Chloe to get back. That's why I fired up the computer. I also got to find out how much dip I got left because I got to think Chloe has to get dip. My can's almost, this can's empty. And this can's nearly empty, so I got to open another can. So I try to stretch out the dip. So I got 2 cans, and I got to get a roll. So I'm hoping before things get bad enough, Chloe can go prep me some more dip. You guys can say, well, what's prepping dip? Dip prepping is where you go to the store, like the smoke shop, and you buy dip. By the way, I got plenty of sugar, plenty of flour. I got like a 25-pound bag or 50-pound bag of flour coming to prepping. I use a lot of flour and fried chicken. Oh, I'm telling you, my fried chicken was amazing the other day. I asked Chloe about steaks, because I haven't had a steak in a while. And she's like, I'll call you, The thing is, I just want my beer. I know, but I don't want to tapping into anything else. We got plenty of groceries for a while, I just thought about buying some, whatchamacallit doodads, But also, I want to tell you about some secrets about prepping, too. Because a lot of people turn around and say, Rita, what do you do for entertainment? Simple. Let me tell you what I bought for entertainment, okay? I have Disney Plus, Apple TV, Epic, Showtime, HBO, Prime Video, Stars, and others, right? They say plus thousands more. Well, what is thousands more? Is this thing got really that many free channels? Because if it is, and I've been trying to get my neighbor to come and tell me to order her one because, frankly, I have a gold heart. So I was like, look, I'll order you one of these little devices. You can cut cords. But problem is, they I can't set it up yet because of her. I mean, literally, I told Chloe if she's in, basically swing by her place, tell her to the Raku's in, and if she wants one, she needs to tell me after she sees it so I can set this up. If I can't set it up, what's the point of having it? Might as well just give it to her because she's basically being freaking dumbassing, I think what it is I think she feels guilty, Just like old Higgins, old boy, right? Feels guilty due to the fact that the American people, want to help. I mean, look, the other day she couldn't find milk, so I found her 2 gallons. Gas station. Since then, I messaged her, I'm like, hey, you need anything? Chloe's at the store. No reply. And when she replies, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry I didn't read your messages. It's like, what? 3 days later? I mean, come on. There's too many trannies out there that think dressing like a whore is what the definition of a true woman is. I personally think that's not what a definition of a woman is. You know what a definition of a woman is? You don't want to know. Because the definition of a woman's different, So, oh, hey, Luke. So the definition of a woman is different, for me. But you know what Luke would say, don't worry about the haters. Well, I'm not doing the hating thing. I'm talking about prepping right now. And so like I said, people have asked me time and time again, how do you survive prepping? Well, if you want to cut corners and you want to do like the old Hig Bobs, you basically turn around and um, you get Peacock TV. You're here for a few. Let me guess. I can't entice you, Brian, to join me on StreamYards for a few minutes while Chloe's out getting me my beer. Because I'll gladly give you the invite via the chat message. For anyone who knows, moderators are allowed to join me in chat. Anyone who's basically not a moderator is not allowed into my chat unless you ask first permission, and then I screen you before you're going through. All right, here you go, brother. Here's the link. So, just letting Luke know, if you see the link on the screen, hold on. Luke, how's my day? My day is fine, brother. Except for the fact that Chloe's mom basically is running it. So there's my StreamYard link for Brian. I want to talk to Brian anyways. I want to apologize to Brian if you heard my message. I said, Brian seems like the true Southern gentleman that you would want to marry because he's and I'm not into men, by the way. Brian knows it, but he's the type of guy that's willing to go out of his way for his neighbor. That is a true definition of a Christian man. So, Brian, well, at least we got from 6 to 3. That's a blessing. Most people don't even stay. We're talking about prepping, There we go. Almost Mother's Day. Hey, brother, good to see you, man.
What's up? I'm tired and wore out.
How's your neighbor's car, brother?
Well, we had to pull the transmission out and go to the wrecking yard and find one. I got it all back together, but
cool.
Still got to put the fluid and stuff in it, and then it should be ready.
So my question is I was just talking to people before he came. I said, you are truly a true Christian and a true Southern gentleman because you're doing this. I don't know if you're getting paid by the neighbor, but you're doing something that is most people wouldn't even think about doing in this pandemic, brother. So I tip my hat to you, brother.
Yeah, I ain't getting paid. He offered, but I didn't accept anything.
You should have said, yeah, I'll take a couple cases of the Suddenly salads. By the way, I ordered a couple cases of that, brother, for $20. I got like 2 cases each coming. And just to let you know, that's shifting a bit. I went ahead and I got more ranch and more classic today, so I'll be eating those up nicely, brother.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Oh, the ranch and bacon's awesome. By the way, there's a new thing out recently that we just found out. In the frozen food aisle. Check this out. They got a knockoff clone of KFC's Nashville hot chicken tenders. TGI Fridays in the frozen food has got a new Nashville hot chicken tenders you can buy and put in the oven and take home.
Huh.
So Chloe picked up 3 bags. I sent her to the store to get me some beer.
What time?
The Nashville tenders were really good, but I Chloe picked me up 4 boxes of classic and 4 boxes of the bacon ranch, and then I ordered more. By the way, my dad said if you like curry, there's this curry cup of ramen that's just to die for, man.
Yeah, I look for different ramens every time I go.
Here, let me show you what he recommended. He actually bought I think he bought like a pallet of it. But anyways, I'll show you in screen share because I think this might interest you since you like different foods, and this is coming from my father-in-law, right? So he was recommending this. Check this out. I don't know if you'd be interested in. That's the invite. But this is something that my dad was eating last night. Chloe was basically going ape because she ordered some herself. But look at this. Nissan Cup of Noodle Ramen Noodle Soup. Curry flavor. Hold on a sec. Hello? Well, then get the ribos, man. You know I like ribs anyways. Get a family pack of those if you can. Oh, yeah, and you remember secretly the ingredients, right, that I need for the marinade? I got the regular liquid marinade there. I just need the dry stuff. You know what I'm looking for. By the way, I'm online, so you know. We'll just use the regular liquid marinade for the steaks. Yeah, grab a couple of those. We're good to go then. And did you get the beer, Missy? All right. What about? So that's what I'm getting. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, what about the they own the grocery store? Wouldn't they have the accessibility to their own in-house brews too? All right, cool. Whatever. Rubens are great. Thank you. Yeah, cool. Thank you. And did you find the Wicked's Reds? All right. Well, cool. All right. Thank you, dear. See you later. Bye-bye. She'll call me back if she has any problems. So what do you guys think? What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in the stores.
Yeah, but look at the price. $11.99 for 6, free shipping. They also take it's not offered for EBT eligible. What's this? Oh, look at this. They got a spicy chicken flavor, dude. Which is out. They got a seafood flavor, which is not EBT, and they got the deluxe version of the seafood and then a regular version. Yeah, I mean, look at that. They got this I believe is EBT eligibility, right? This obviously curry. I don't know, but that's the one but that looks really good, But did you notice? I was gonna share this with you. Did you notice this? Did you notice this, brother? And I'm gonna share the screen. Did you know? I was telling this to Luke, but did you see this? This would be perfect for you, man. Food stamp eligible. Look at this. 12-pack.
I can't tell how much is 12 of them.
That's 12 boxes.
Well, I mean, how much for the 12?
No, you're paying $28 with free shipping, man. Why
That's
is it cheap? Is that cheaper than what you're paying, or?
Well, it just depends. Our Walmart sells them for like $2.50 a box, $2.58.
Oh man, that's freaking funny. You know what I paid today for mine?
What?
$2.99 a box.
Dang.
Yeah, we live on an island, remember?
Yeah, I know. You can't, Walmart's a long ways away.
Yeah, well, what do you think? That's cool, isn't it? So I highly recommend it. They also have other flavors too, Brian. I mean, look at this. You can get classic. That's another one. You can get classics right there. I guess they don't have classic, but they have Harvest Grain. I don't know if they have that one available. Nope, they have Tuscan Tomato. What do you think of that one? Nope, they don't have. They have Caesar, which I won't eat. They have Creamy Parmesan. Look at this. $46, but that's just too much. I won't pay. And then they have regular classic, and then classic is EBT eligible. But look at this. They got a Chipotle Ranch. Have you ever tried a Chipotle Ranch?
I haven't tried that one.
Well, I'd like to know how it is, but $43 for 12 is a little too much for me. But I will pay $28 for regular ones. Oh, and another thing I decided to put in my shopping cart was have you ever had that Campbell's slow kettle cooked chowders?
Yeah, once in a while, not very often.
Well, they sell them in packages of 8. Let me show you this. They have this one. Chicken, crab, and corn chowder. You get a package of 8 of them for $20, and they take food stamps. What do you think?
That's a pretty good deal.
Well, what about this one? For $23, you can get 8 Santa Fe style soup with white chicken meat. Look at this. Santa Fe chicken enchilada soup.
That one looks pretty good.
Oh, I know, isn't it? That's why I was talking about prepping, man. We all got to prepare, You watch General Chat? Yeah, we both do, don't we, Brian? We both watch, Hey, Macabre, what's up again? Puma? Yeah, welcome, Puma.
He says,
Is it me or does Brian sound like Hank Hill? Hey, do you want me to? So Hank, did you get that? Did you get your truck fixed yet, Hank? And do you prefer charcoal or propane?
God damn it, Bobby, put them tools up.
Yep, you do sound like. Let's go and bother Mr. Anderson and use his lawnmower. Washing the dog, washing the dog, washing the dog.
I saw them two boys whacking off in my tool shed.
Yep. Oh yeah, I like King of the Hill. Do they? Is it just reruns or is there new episodes, Brian?
I think it's reruns. I haven't watched it in a while.
Hey, did you, Brian Higgins was asking about you the other day, bro.
What's he up to?
He blames me for his new addiction. By the way, just to share with you, if you haven't seen this, organic chocolate malt, organic chocolate stout.
Huh, I haven't seen that one.
Made from England, bro. It's all organic. It's a dark chocolate flavor. Anyway, I got him addicted to Peacock TV, brother.
What was he watching on there?
He's watching. I don't remember what he's watching, but he's addicted to Peacock TV. You get three plans. You get regular Peacock TV for free, which you can watch a lot of stuff. Yeah. You get the $4.99 special, which means they give it to you. They cut the commercials out, or if you pay $10 like me, you can have unlimited TV with no commercial interruptions. Oh, and just so you know, I bought one of these to set up soon. Once my neighbor sees it, I'll be ordering her one because I'm a nice Christian. What do you think of that?
Yeah. See, I got one built into my TV, so
this thing is so tiny, man. But look at it. It works with over. The problem is it says, how do you get 1,000+ channels on this little device? That's my question.
Well, when you hook it up, you can go in and search for different channel apps and install them and remove them or however you want to do it.
And by the way, I don't know anything about it. I'm waiting for my neighbor to get back to me. But did you see that? Maccabree says that's so unreal. Are you using a voice changing device or something, Hank?
No, I just have a deep Southern voice.
Well, you're a Southern gentleman. That's what I said. You're the type of person, my husband would have loved to got along with, He was a Southern gentleman, too, with me.
Yeah, I don't judge nobody. Just don't piss me off.
Yeah, well, I will tell you, Southern gentlemen, you don't want to piss off. I pissed off my husband once, and that was the worst thing I could ever do. Let's just say, between you and I, even though he's dead, I almost lost my marriage for 7 months to him.
I hear you.
I'll tell you the story. So I went to Safeway. We have one where we used to live in Quincy, Washington. It's in central Washington. Came back with like 4 bottles of bourbon. And it's hot as hell outside. My husband's like, I'm going to play a game. Leave me alone. Go outside on the porch. Well, I have a patio, so I'm outside drinking whiskey. Sweating like a pig. And finally, I drank the entire bottle of Evan Williams. Passed out in my bed, right? I get up. And my husband said, after a month, he came around, but it took 7 months. Right after the 7th month, we went to Nebraska together. And then 4 months later, he died. But in Nebraska, I apologized him wholeheartedly. So, you know what you did? I said, what? He says, this is why I don't want you excessively drinking bourbon. I said, what did I do, honey? He said, you got up in the middle of the night. Yeah, I was sitting on the shitter, and you pissed on me on the shitter. I had to go take a shower. That was just the tip of the iceberg. I said, what did I do? Then you staggered into the bathroom, and you puked, or not the bathroom, in the kitchen, and puked in the sink. I cleaned that up and sent you pictures of it. And then what do I do? The third thing. He says, don't ask, And he took a long walk smoking cigars, figuring if he's going to end the marriage. He says, I love you, but you shouldn't be drinking that excessively. It was like 3 things that happened,
Yeah, that's a pretty bad one there.
And he says the bad one was you pissed on me. Did I even know you were on the toilet? No, you were completely intoxicated. Okay, I'm sorry. After that 7 months, and then we got back to normal. We went to Nebraska together, and for my breast surgery, and then after that, What you're talking about, I did a thing earlier today, Brian, about a documentary.
Right.
3-part documentary on Europe. Did you know they rubber stamp anyone under the age of 15 or anyone under the age of 17 for sex changes there? And then the girls, like 85% of them are females, want to be male, that regret it. There's one person that says, I can't get my life back. I had my breast removed, ovaries removed, uterus removed, my penis built. And she's living as a girl with that, with no breasts and a penis. She said, I can't get it back. I can't get my life back. So all these regretters are now coming out of the woodwork. And yet the hospitals only want to say everyone is successful. There's 2% of regretters. But I looked it up. There's 96% of the world's population regret having that type of surgery.
Right.
I mean, literally. So the document is saying that the hospital's doing it for financial gain. Rubber stamping everyone, because in the end of the day, they don't care if you commit suicide. The real problem, Brian, is they want to make sure you're comfortable in your own skin. One lady was tranny 20 years ago, surgery 20 years ago, said, look, if I had to have the surgery now, I wouldn't do it. I'd be a gay man, because they did a test and they said she's now more likely to get heart disease and strokes on estrogen, whereas men getting heart attacks from testosterone, trans men. I mean, it was just a big, complicated issue.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, literally, I don't think and I don't think the taxpayer should be paying for it.
No. If somebody wants to do that and it's not medically necessary, then it should be on them.
Oh, wow. $98. That's nice. My grocery bill was 98 today again at the grocery store. I don't know what Chloe got, but But yeah, I mean, it's got to be medically necessary, and I think it should be for hermaphrodites or intersex people, not for a man who just wants to be a woman.
Right.
And as you know, and you've heard it from Chris himself, Cam, he said it himself, that intersex people is different, like myself, than someone who just wants to change his sex. It'd be like you coming out and being like, yeah, I'm going to be a female version of Hank Hill in a dress. I mean, literally, they should have made fun of trannies and whatever. Dude, didn't you hear what I said, Luke? I don't know you, so you're kicked from the studio because we don't know you, right, Brian?
Right.
But what if it's Joe Bob, huh?
It's like Hank would say, God damn it, I don't want to be a tranny.
Well, you know what I mean, don't you? Aren't you kind of worried? I mean, that someone I already warned, I screen everyone, and I don't want it to be Joe, so I said no, only moderators can be in the chat.
Right.
I mean, literally, doesn't even anyone people I mean, for all we know, it could be who. Macabre probably is more welcome to join us because Macabre's been in a long time. I don't know who Macabre is. As long as we see a face, we can determine if it's that thing. Last time Joe tried to come in, he was making faces in the back, and I kicked him out permanently.
Oh man. Yeah, Luke, just give it some time.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't know you that well, Luke. And Macabre, you can join us too, but we don't want any more Joes. That's the problem. We don't want any Joes. We had enough trouble with Joe. Now, if Joe did come on here and I let him on, first thing I would do is I'd let Brian take care of it. He's a Southern gentleman. I think I'd let him and Cam take care of it first, and I'd stay out of it. I'm not going to be the fighter in this one. I just don't want Joe around. There he goes again. You know this. You see this? Who's Joe?
Is he trying to hit you again?
I hope it's not Joe. I'm tired of Joe. I mean, literally, how many times do we have to get rid of that dirt bag, I mean, Joe, let me just say, if you're not Joe, I'll tell you who Joe is. Joe's a former moderator who made... Well, let Brian speak on Joe's story, because my beer is almost empty, and I'm going to have to get me a bottle opener or a dip opener. So go ahead, Brian. Tell the story about the big liar.
Well, to put it simple, Joe's a liar, a stalker.
Did you
And
know he once told me he worked with he went back to work. He was on a nursing home
yeah, said he was under his bed.
after
Cops
his
were coming in,
black.
shot his boyfriend.
He was black, and then I sent a picture of a tranny woman. Said this would be perfect, right, Luke? Perfect tranny woman to date, right? And he turned around, snapped at me. I should have shared the screen at the time. I didn't. Turned around and says, "I'm only into women." Then why are you talking about a black guy one day who you love the cream in your coffee, his penis jizz, and then the next day you're talking about a little Asian man who can make great Chinese food? Sounded like a con artist to me, you know.
Right.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. If you really want to join us, you can. But the thing is, I'm doing video, and Hank here is doing Hank. I've never seen what Brian looks like, but that's okay. I don't need to.
Well, I got a new cam for my PC, and I'm trying to get it right. I'm going to use it pretty soon.
Oh, that would be awesome, man. I'd love to see what you look like. I offered to buy a camera for Higgins, and he refused. He literally is like, no, I don't want to owe anyone anything. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sorry I kicked you out. I just don't know who you are. However, like Brian said, give some time, or if you want to join, just turn your camera on so we know who you are. We just don't want anyone to be here, Luke. That's not supposed to be here. That goes for you, Macabre. If you're going to join us, just keep your camera on and we can see who you are. As long as you're not Joe, we're fine. If there's anyone can join with my permission, I just don't want any more trouble with that guy.
Heard from Kimberly lately?
No, she hasn't surfaced either. Last time she said her back was hurting, so she's been in bed. So I hope she's okay.
Yeah. Cam playing that Xbox?
Yeah, he was complaining today. He was kind of bummed. Apparently, he got something about Torchlight 3 got chipped on a Torchlight 3 credit or something. So he was like, I'm not in the mood to talk on StreamYard. So
All right.
yeah, I mean, literally, that's what he said. So I was like, cool. So I wonder what Chloe got me. That costed so much. I hope I get a receipt when she gets in. I'm curious.
Did you send a list?
No, I just told her to pick me up some stouts and porters, and she said I got some Reubens. You know what really upsets me, Brian?
What's that?
All these cross dressers on Instagram, they're wearing thigh highs, and they come in there, and it's like, it's like, what happened to regular men? I mean, regular manly men. Instead, you're seeing a woman, a cross dresser, who's
Yeah, I remember that one you sent me the other day.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That picture was bad.
Oh, you mean the one of the lady that's running, the deputy director of the medical field or whatever?
Oh, I still have nightmares about that, man.
Oh, I know, right? That is just butt ugly, man. Look at this. Look at this. I can't share it with you, but picture says go to sissymeet.com to meet sissies or cross dressers, and it shows a girl wearing pantyhose with a bulging dick wearing a Legend of Zelda shirt. Isn't that just kind of out of line for the Legend of Zelda shirt, man?
I guess she's trying to get rid of her cooter.
No, it's a cross dresser. It's a boy pretending to be a girl. And then there's these
Oh,
girls that are dressing as sorry, I should say boys that are cross dressing.
what's for dinner?
I'm gonna try some of that. I'll show you. I'll get it out of the freezer. I think you'll find it to be good. Well, you're welcome, Luke. I'm not an asshole. Well, not yet today. Anyways, I'll show you what's for dinner, man. Tell me what you think of this. Mega Strip by Banquet, Nashville Hot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried them?
No, I've seen them in the store, but I haven't
Well,
got
you know
any.
what? I'm gonna have to cook them tonight. Tell you what, I think of them. So then, Brother Brian should go buy some, man. What do you think?
Sometimes I buy those frozen chicken fried steak patties. They're pretty good.
Oh, I would love to get some of those. I can't find them out here.
Yeah, you can get a bag of them with like 5 or 6 in it for like $7 here.
Yeah, probably at the local Brian Walmart too.
Right?
Yeah, I like chicken fried steaks. I've been wanting some of those. You know.
Potatoes and gravy. Can't beat that.
Nah, just give me the chicken fried steak. I did get biscuits. I got some of those Pillsbury Grands. I'm gonna make some country gravy up and put it on top of it, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know me, I love good biscuits and gravy. I told Chloe to give me some chicken fried steak, but we can't find it. That's the problem, Brian. I can't find any way to get it, but they have it in the frozen food section. Chloe should get off the butt and find out.
All right, here's the stuff. I got more backpack.
All right, cool. Brian's probably wondering what we got. Let me see. What's for you? Got my chip and dip.
Here's your receipt.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to look at it. I was wondering why the bill was so high. So you got Tim's Cascade special batch Cajun chips. By the way, Tim's Cascade is made in Washington.
Yeah, 2 things of scoops, 2 things of dip.
That's fine. Thank you. Only picked me up some scoops and dip, Brian.
Oh, it's the cheddar dip.
Yeah, so I assume the Cajun stuff is yours.
Okay.
I said to pick up a bag for you.
All right, but you got your 2 steaks. I got your 2 steaks. You got 12 cans of the Reuben stout.
12 cans of Reuben.
Robust porter.
Look at this, Brian. This is for Mother's Day. What do you think, brother?
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Couple rib steaks for me? God's blessed me well, man. I tell you that much.
Sounds
so
like a plan.
I'm going to marinate these steaks. I'm having my steak for dinner. The only thing Chloe needs it. They didn't have the Tostitos dip?
They had that dip.
Oh, man. I don't like the Frito dip. It doesn't even taste like Frito dip. It tastes like crap dip. Oh, well. Can't complain, right? And then Chloe got me some beer. So Chloe picked up some Yonder semi-sweet ale from Wenatchee, I believe it is. It's made in Wenatchee, Pacific Northwest. Apples and cane sugar, and it's made out of... Yep, Wenatchee. That's where I used to live, man. Here's Wenatchee. Great place for beer, Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take these bottles out like this. Recycle this. By the way, Chloe, the shrimp went bad, I think. Because you didn't cook it. There's a bag of frozen.
What? I cooked 1 batch for you. You should put the other one in the freezer.
You didn't tell me it was in the freezer. Yeah, I thought you cooked both batches.
You said 1.
Oh, great. We'll open it up, and if it's still good, we'll have it with dinner tomorrow. It should be good, right? If it stinks, it says best before 7/21, as long as it's frozen, so should be fine. We'll open it. If it smells like ammonia, we won't use it. I was just thinking about shrimp for steak. What do you think, Brian?
Sounds like a plan.
So, here we go. Let me show you this. Reuben Robust Porter in cans, man. I just got to find room somewhere in there.
Stuff them in there.
Huh? Just trying to make some room, man. So we got some Reubens tonight. This stuff is pretty damn tasty, you know that?
You had that one before, right?
Yeah, you remember that. I had it in bottles though. This time I got cans, so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So these are Chloe's chips. All right, well, can't complain now, man. Let's look at the receipt. So it cost me Oh, Chloe, would you come here a second? Son of a bitch. This is not my receipt.
What?
I didn't buy unless you can. Hold on, sit there for a second. I'm going to ask you some questions. Guys, don't worry. I'm not going to hurt.
Questions.
All right, so let me ask you the first 3 questions, guys. Just play along with this. When did I authorize you to buy me frozen Eskimo pies, Haagen-Dazs ice creams, and Snickers ice cream bars? When did I buy citrus amal, corn muffin mix, cornstarch, Ruffles, Gushers, KF chips, Pop-Tarts, Poppycock, Quaker Chewy dips, Gatorades, and
That's
Mug
not the
root
receipt.
beer?
That's the wrong receipt there. I don't understand where this one came from. I must have been given the store cashier must have given this to me.
I didn't spend $94 for something I didn't have. That is just weird.
It was that one manager I had an issue with over a year ago. This was a cashier.
Oh, well.
Print out the wrong receipt.
Well, yeah, you hear that, Brian? Apparently that Luke guy has a taste for steaks, man. Anyways, go relax, Chloe. We'll do some stuff soon. So, anyways, did you have your dinner yet, brother Brian?
No, I haven't eaten nothing yet. I just took a shower a while ago because I'm kind of greasy.
Yeah, well, I had a bath today. My cousin Dinky, you know Dink.
Yeah, I know.
Turned around, she emailed me, and she said, "Sis, I got a question for you." She calls me sis. I'm like a big sister to her. We think each were sisters. I said, "What do you want, Dink?" She says, "How come you only take a bath once a week?" Because I usually don't like wasting the hot water, and I'm severely depressed half the time. She never replied back with, "Why are you depressed,
Right.
Yeah, you know how it is. So, what was I looking for? Oh, yeah, let me get that. I'm trying to get things put together for cooking tonight eventually, By the way, did you ever see this, Brian? What do you think this is?
Can't tell.
Well, let me put it to you. It looks like a toaster, right?
Yeah, hang on. It's coming on the big screen now. Yeah, it looks like some sort of I don't know, something you would put stuff in.
Basically a toaster. You put 2 hot dogs in there and 2 hot dog buns and cook them as is.
Oh, so you put the weenies in there too?
Yeah, it cooks the weenies right here in this little hole, see?
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, 2 buns. I want to get one of those little devices that can cook like 8 hot dogs at a time on a hot dog rolling machine. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get the that's where the hot dog buns are in it. So I need to get this, of course, because eventually I'm going to be cooking up those chicken tenders in a bag. I want to see how well they taste,
Right.
But yeah, that thing cooks 2 hot dog buns and 2 weenies, man. By the way, I told Chloe I wanted some weenies the other day, so she picked me up like 6 packs of hot dogs today, Those foot-long chicken and pork franks from Ballpark. I wanted all beef, but can't complain,
Yeah, that's what I usually try to get. It's all beef.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't complain. I mean, Chloe basically told me there's no beef. There is the all beef are taken. I mean, she was just on the phone recently to me saying that all the most of the beer has been stripped clean here on the island again.
Dang. I guess everybody's fixing to have a party.
No, mostly it's Mother's Day, but they're also basically being foolish. Steaks. Yeah, I know that, Luke. That's what we were talking about. I'm having steak for dinner tomorrow. How about doing some shrimp too, man? You gotta cut like a 2-pound bag of shrimp from the seafood shop, and just have steaks,
Yeah, you can't beat steaks and shrimp.
No, you can't. I wish we had lobster, but I don't have time to order it either, you know. When my father-in-law, he finds out I'm having steak, he'd throw a fucking shit fit. You know what he told me the other day? He sent me a link, like 3 links, Brian. No, I'm not venting to you, though. Send me links to an operation called the Boston tube. If you overdrink too much and you're killing your body, they put a tube down and they deflate it and make sure you don't get blood. And he said it's the painfulest thing in the world. You need to stop drinking beer.
Dang.
I mean, the guy gave up like 30 years ago of alcohol. He was binge drinking over the weekends. He stopped and went straight to pot. I mean, the
Yeah.
guy's almost 70 years old. It's like, dude, you know, the good Lord already told me you can review, you could study Brian 8 hours a day like he does the Bible and Bible studies and everything else. He's still not going to get into heaven. There's only one way to get into heaven, and that's to trust God and follow John 3:16 to the letter.
Read that message there.
My roommate farts so much it's getting so fucking annoying. Yeah, well, my roommate does the same. But my roommate's always upset too.
Just follow them around with a can of free breeze.
No, what you do is you carry one of those. You know what my husband used to do for jokes, Brian?
What?
He'd go into those bathrooms, right? Public bathrooms at gas stations. You know how they get that little air freshener can that they have there at the gas station, right?
Yeah.
They never unlock them, so he opens them up, takes these little cans, right? They're like professional strength odor removers. So he'd smoke cigars in his house and then spray that and dissipate the house would smell freshy clean, right? He learned from a pothead friend to do that. So he'd be like this, spray it here, spray it there, but he'd take them. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, look what I got. And it's like a can like this, a professional grade stink thing. So, you know, I know what those can do. So you fart, he'd just be like, oh, yeah, my nasal passages are clean.
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Yeah, but they got to be for professional grade, too, you know.
True.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the way hubby is, you know. He was a Southern gentleman.
Yeah, we're supposed to have some more bad weather here tomorrow evening.
Mm.
Seems like
Thunderstorms,
it's every
hail,
other
what is it
day.
this time? Tornadoes?
Well, it could be, usually it's tornadoes, large hail, winds, everything.
And God's like, and Brian, stay out of my path when I destroy Texas again. You're like, yes, God. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty bad ones.
Yeah.
When
Am I
when you got hail the size of a softball knocking the windows out of your house, that's pretty bad.
I've been through some severe snowstorms in my life, Brian, worse than hail hitting windows. I've seen literally mobile home roof collapses. I lived in a mobile home park with my mom. My mom would tell me to get on the roof every 24 hours. They had like 9 Arctic blasts in a row. Snow stacked up, ice stacked up, Coleman lanterns going for 4 weeks. Basically, my mother would be like, you call up work and they'd be like, we're closed today. And my mom would be like, well, thank God you got emergency money and stuff. We'll be fine. And she'd like, get on the roof. I'd grab the ladder as a roofer at one time. I'd climb up there and smooth the snow off. I'd look over and the snow would stack up and stack up. And next you know, someone's roof. By the way, mobile home roofs are usually using 5/8 wood beams, by the way, 5/8. That's pretty thin. Sometimes they use 1/4 or 2/8. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
and
not
so
too.
they were collapsing. Well, in the news when we had our portable TV in the evening, which worked because I kept batteries on it, and it's like, and today the marina in Everett, 67 yachts sunk, or in Friday Harbor where I live now, well, yachts sunk like crazy, and they were talking about salvage operations, and I'm like, oh my God, we're living in a fucking
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't
literally,
we
I've
don't
seen
we don't
weird
get
stuff.
much snow down here, but that last storm that hit real bad, I think we got like 7 inches here.
Yeah, you know what I loved about those Arctic blasts one after the other? I'll tell you the one best thing I had in the world.
What?
99% of the people in the mobile home park would come to us, right? And they'd knock on the door like 2 in the morning, and I'd get up and be like, what do you want? Well, can we come in? And I was like, why? Well, we're freezing. It's like, why should I? My mother would be like, my mother was a saint, so she's like, come in. But me, I'd be like, why should we let you in, dude? Well, our roof's almost collapsing. I'm like, dude, for $100 cash, I can go and pull all the snow off, or you do it yourself. But you don't want me going out there, so they'd knock on our door. We're like, there was like 2 people in the entire apartment complex that had wood stoves installed. I put one in for my mother as a gift. And I had my little wood stove going, I had a little coffee pot going. I'm like, want some coffee too? My mom's like, don't worry about my daughter. She's just kind of rude. Nobody, coffee, anyone? Our kids don't drink coffee. And I'd be like, well, whatever. I'm not offering you what I'm pulling in the cork. And they'd be like, at the time I was drinking Jim Beam, and I'd be like, fuck that, man. But 4 weeks plus with no power was interesting, And everyone rushing out, and the grocery stores running on generators and running out of stuff. I remember one time that when the storm started, my mom came home and she says, I got what I could, Rita. We're going to have to survive. And I'm like, no, Mom, you're going to have to survive. What are you talking about? I said, don't worry, got the fire going. And next thing you know, my mom would be like, where are you going? The snow's coming down like a blizzard. We had like 9 blizzards. I was like, oh, I'm not worried. I go out, come back. Lanterns and Coleman stoves are filled. I'd cook in there, and neighbor would knock, do you have any Coleman fuel? No, not for you. And I'd be sitting there nice and warm, and my mom's like, come in, you want some coffee? And she's like, yes. And I'd be like pulling the cork, and my neighbor's like, you're an ass. I'm like, I know I am. And my mom's like, well, all the stores are empty. And I'm like, big deal. Mom's like, aren't you worried we might not get power for a while? I'd go into my mom's guest room. I'm like, Mom, can I show you something privately without any fucking eyeballs? All right. I opened up the closet. There's Coleman fuel. There's fucking canned goods stacked up, ramen stacked up, beans stacked up. I said, look, we don't need to worry about anything. Sit down and drink your coffee. So every morning Mom would call in. They're like, no, work's closed, But it was fun, man. I mean, those snowstorms are a blast. But I was younger and, my stepdad would call and be on our mobile phone. It would barely work. He's like, we don't have anything. I'm like, that's because you didn't prep properly, you son of a bitch. I'd be in there and I'd be like, what do you want for dinner, Mom? Oh, I don't know. How about some spicy chili? Okay. One guy told me a long time ago, this prepping wouldn't do jack shit for me. It hurt me. My mom turned around and says, Tom? I was like, yeah. He's a moron. I said, I made sure we had this for emergencies. We were out of power for 4 weeks, but you know what? I remember my mom sitting there and she's like, Rita, we need to charge up our cell phone. I'm like, I know, Mom. We need to do this, need to do that. She's like, I don't know what we're going to do. There's no power. I walk out. And my neighbor is standing around, Brian, and he's like, what are you doing? I said, don't worry about what I'm doing. He was a chief in the Navy for 20 fucking years. I was like, don't worry, chief. Fuck you and go in your house. You go, and he had this other apartment. There's like 300 units, and me and him are the only ones that stoves. I go in, I'm like, Mom's like, what are you doing? I says, I'm going to cause some noise in the daytime. When our phone's almost dead, your sister's calling and needing money. Can she drive here? The roads are really bad. I'm like, don't worry. Beep, beep. Mom's like, is there a lawnmower? I said, no, Mom, I got the Honda Clean Power Energy generator going. My mom would be like, there's a generator in the shed. Oh, yeah. Made sure we had plenty of gas. So we'll run for 20 hours. Phone's charged. Neighbor knock. Can we borrow your generator? No. Can we use your power? No. How come there's a little hole running into the shed and there's another hole to vent the smoke out, but the shed's locked because I don't want you fuckers stealing the generator, you douchebags. I mean, literally, this is the way they were. I mean, you had so many vultures, Brian, that didn't know how to take care of themselves. I'd run the cable in and I'd be like, phone's charging, Mom. Anything else you need? Can we run an electric light bulb? Yeah, sure. There you go. Oh, and by the way, Mom didn't realize when she was out and about trying to get groceries in the stores, I'd run the generator for like 18 to 18 hours, from like 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sometimes I'd run the generator. It'd be like, get me gas. She finally realized what the gas was for. But the generator was also powering the freezer, so we never lost our meats. I'd be like, what do you want for dinner? I could roast something in the oven on the top here in this Dutch oven. I put it on the stove. I mean, I knew how to prep properly a long time ago, Brian, and that was like the best time of my life,
Right. Has Higgins been in today?
Yeah, Higgins has not. He's probably glued to as free Peacock. Like I said, he was blaming me for getting him addicted to Peacock TV. So it seems Luke disappeared finally, unless he's listening to stories,
Yeah, I lost you there for a second. Where'd you say he went?
Higgins or Luke?
Higgins?
Higgins is glued to Peacock TV, man. He found Peacock
Okay.
TV had free TV shows, so he's watching them.
He's probably watching that, eating that soup slop.
Yeah, soup slop, exactly. Tomorrow he goes to see his mom, but he likes his soup slop. So you know how that is. But it. That's the way it is,
What's the temperature there now?
52 degrees and cloudy. It was raining earlier. It was like in the apartment here, it's like 75 because the sun hit the window and then heats it up. So it's really toasty.
It's like 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock here, and it's almost 80.
Better you than me, man. I ain't going to Texas. My family wants me to go by September. And I was like, absolutely fucking no, I thought I lost Dinky yesterday. She asked about my cousin's fly rods. And I said, look, he wants his fly rods. You give me a mailing address. You don't give me a mailing address. You don't get fly rods. They just moved down there, so I don't know what their address is. And I was like, if you don't want to give me the fly rod, your address for fly rods, then I will send you $300 for a yearly payment. And you can buy a fucking post office box. Anyway, look at it, you get fly rods, but you're doing it on my time. Of course, right. You know what happened. She got mad and left.
It's that time of the year with all the bugs coming out. I had a centipede in my tub the other morning.
Yeah. I
crawling around.
Could be worse. Could be a snake or a scorpion, man. I hear they're down there.
Oh, yeah. I get scorpions in the house all the time.
No, I wouldn't want to live there.
Had one get in the bed one time, bit me on the thigh.
I bet that wasn't pleasant.
Nah, but I killed his ass.
Yeah, I would. I would have killed his ass in a minute, man, and be like, fuck you, you little bastard,
Right.
I just do not like those. Then again, I don't like talking about this, but when I was married once to a trans woman in Australia, Brian, great woman. She took care of me. She was like a sugar mama to me, right? Gave me everything, right?
Right.
One day I was walking in a city park with her in Melbourne. I laughed at her. I said, look at the sign, beware of snakes. Never heard of a sign that says beware of snakes. Walked out there. Next thing you know, she took me to the hospital. And the lady's like, well, there's going to be a long wait, ma'am. And I was almost going into shock, shock. And my wifey, Fiona, says, well, what do I want to do? I'm here to pay cash for the bill. I can use my debit card now if you can. Well, there's a lot of people in the emergency room. She's like, I got an American that can die. How are you going to look at the embassy when she dies visiting our country, my wifey, and you are letting her die because there's a fucking tiger snake on her foot? I got the scar still to prove it. And the lady looks down, and there's a snake there still attached to me, didn't let go. And I'm like almost dying, heart racing, everything. They basically got me the antidote and everything. And my wifey paid like, it was like 6,000 Australian dollars to remove it. And they had the animal control come in. They're like, what happened? I said, I walked into an area that near the park and said, beware snakes. So I stopped. Well, I was laughing at the wife, but one came out of nowhere and bit me. And before I realized it, I was in excruciating pain. The wife says, you okay? And I said, yeah, I'd rather do that, I was going into shock. The wife said she's never seen a tiger snake that close. And it attacked me. Didn't let go either. So when we got to the hospital in Footscray, they removed the damn thing, They're just like, and then they basically disposed of the snake, Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I just said, Macabre. It was just over 20 years ago. I got the scars to prove it. I survived. That's the most fourth aggressive snake in the fucking world, man.
it was probably during their mating season.
I don't know. It was like January, February, if I remember correctly. 1999 or, yeah, 1999, early 99. I could tell you I thought I was going to die then. After that, I stayed there, stayed very close.
Yeah, I had one in the house one time. It was a chicken snake that went through the vent system and came in, but he was probably about a foot and a half long.
I was fishing in an area, right? I was fishing once out in eastern Washington in these lakes, right? And this guy took me fishing. He died recent, Val. He took me to this area, right? And he's like, go over there and fish, right? Leave me alone. I had my fly rod and fishing. I'm hearing, and he's like, because, he always made fun of me. He thought, oh, Rita's going to die of a rattler. And I'm sitting there going, so you want to deal with me? I had 7 shots of 45 shot shell, and I carried a backup Derringer. So I pulled out the snake slayer, and I'm like, bam! And I'm like, oh, don't worry. Then that night, I gutted it and made it. I got it put in the coolant and made food with it. I had fish for Aaron, and then I tried rattlesnake myself. Tastes like chicken. I'm telling you, I wasn't tolerating it. He's like, you killed the bastard. You want to send me to a snake den again? I'll kill every motherfucker out there and make food out of it. You don't need a license to defend yourself against a snake,
No, you can cook them up.
Yeah, that's what I did. Cut them up, eat them. It was tasty as hell. Oh, I know. My wifey was sped all the way there, I'll tell you another story. I got to use the bathroom. Something that you might like, Macri. Same with you, Higgins. Or not Higgins, Brian. You guys are going to love this. So, anyways, let me tell you the story. So, me and my wife had multiple houses. She was a retired person. She was 19 years older than me. She had like rental properties and stuff, and we had a house being built. So, while our house was being built, before things hit the fan, I won't tell the whole story of our life. But anyway, so what happened is one day we got in the car. She had a nice car. And we were driving over to uh, Sunshine? Yeah, Sunshine. That's what it's called. Sunshine, Australia, I think it was. Anyways, we're driving there. We had a post office box there. And we're driving, and every like 2 seconds, lightning struck. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God, I've never been in a storm like this. Going to the bank, and I called up someplace, and they're like, well, we can't do it. All these delivery services. Australia had the first delivery service where you call up a third party, you use your card, and they'll pick up beer, they'll pick up whiskey, they'll go to the bottle shop for you, they'll pick up your food and deliver it. So we got our food delivered. Power went out. Next day, I'm sitting there and there's no power. And I said, wifey, what are we doing? She said, don't worry about it, hun. Everything's going to be fine. I turn on the radio. We had a radio that was battery powered in Australia. Breaking news. Tornado touches down in the commercial and industrial districts of Melbourne, Australia. That's what the storm I was seeing. Rain, hail, and it was the worst storm of my life. We were driving in the middle of it. And the wife didn't know. We never had any of that touchdown or something like twisters, tornadoes, twister or tornado touchdown.
Right.
Ripping off roofs and everything. Power was out. And I'm like, oh my God, hail was hitting the windows. I ran into the bank, got our business done. And I'm telling you, it was not cool at all, dude. When we, the next morning, that's what the radio said. I've been through a lot in Australia, but I love Australia the most, But I miss some of those restaurants that used to deliver. Man, I can still taste the food there. Monroe's ain't bad either, man.
Was
Monroe's named
Australia
after Marilyn Monroe.
giving out monthly checks during the pandemic?
Yeah, they're giving more money to Australians, Canadians, New Zealanders, and Englanders and Scottish people than us. We get measly X amount of dollars. I mean, did you know my adopted mother in Canada is getting 6,000 Canadian a fucking month for sitting at home doing nothing? And what do we get? Well, you're going to monthly check of $1,400. You can make it last.
Right.
That's not the point, man. If we're on disability, we should be at least getting a monthly stimulus. I mean, the economy ain't going to rebound. Everyone knows this. You know, my family's like, oh, it will rebound to 2025 when Trump's back in office. Between now and 2025, the entire economy was going to collapse. I mean, think of it this way, Brian. What is going to happen if the Supreme Court doesn't do an emergency meeting for housing? They evict 47 million people that are behind in rent. That's going to cause the entire housing bubble to collapse, the stock market to crash, and the banking system to crash. Then what happens? We go to a Great Depression, right, Hank?
And they cut the food stamps off too.
Well, the food stamps are cutting off till September to December, but until then, each state can basically keep it or not keep it.
Right.
That's the problem, man.
I wonder if Higgins is going to get his money.
He contacted his local representative. Since you haven't been on in a few days, me and Pee Wee helped him out. I actually dug up all the connections. He said they basically gave him a ticket again. He hasn't had money for 11 weeks, brother.
Yeah, I knew it had been a long time.
Yeah, and he's worried. I mean, literally, he's got his taxes paid, but still he's worried. He's living on food stamps, and I think he's borrowing money or something. That's why he doesn't want to, ask for help. But, Higgins, I told him I'd help him if I could. That's what family's for, He's considered family, but, right now he's blaming me for the whole Peacock TV thing.
Yeah, that's almost 3 months of pay right there.
I know, and he's been waiting. And you know what the problem is? Did you ever hear the problem with his state?
There was something about he had some of the questions or something.
One question red flagged him, but every week he answered the question properly, or every 2 weeks, and they still red flagged him. The truth is that the Midas system, that's the $47 million computer program they did, has a 93% fail rate. You see where I'm going? It's basically doing false negatives. So it's saying, hey, this here is a fraudster. So 93% of applications, which is almost, they say, about 300,000 to 400,000 people unemployed in the state of Michigan, their system is down. And for that many times, no one's getting money, You see where I'm going?
Crazy.
Yeah, so he's being screwed over, brother. So I'm going to try one of these cold Reubens on ports, They have these funky can things now. I don't even know how to get this off. Does anyone?
Is it a twist?
No, it's one of these fucking plastic toppers. You know what? I'm just going to see what happens if I... There we go. That's these little fat plastic toppers,
Oh.
Anyways, I tried to get Chloe to find something or other, but you know what? I'm going to rinse it. Fuck this. My beer's going to taste chocolatey. That's fine. Anyways. So I'm going to have one of these robust stouts tonight. See how it tastes, There we go.
Yeah, you like the stout beers.
I like the porters and the stouts. Yeah, well, Macabre, I've been through a lot in my lifetime living in Australia for 5 years. Hey, look, Brian, I got something to show you. Let me show you this. This guy is saying, where's my beer, Mommy?
You know what happened to mine?
My husband once gave my dog Bailey's, and he was growling and stuff, so when I offered to give alcohol to Moppy, my husband snapped and said, don't give my service dog booze. I said, you gave my hearing dog booze. He said that was different. Oh.
Yeah,
Look how cute he is, Brian.
Yeah, mine got shaved naked.
Yeah, well, this guy needs a haircut. But you know what? Everyone has their own things. But you know what? I truly am blessed because I do love this guy with all my heart, Brian. Did I ever tell you the story about me threatening the police?
Which time?
The time my husband died.
I think you said something about it, but go ahead. You want to?
Anyways, I was talking to this guy who was like, he's got his like coat on and he's got his stuff on. He's like, I'm here to get the dog. And I turned around and told the police chief, hey, Moppy, I'm going to be putting another guy in a body bag. He says, why is that? I said, simple. My husband dies. He ain't getting the damn dog. Well, you have a dog. I said, no one's getting Moppy in. And the animal control guy, she's threatening me. Well, no, she didn't say anything yet. I turned and I said, what's in my coat? And the chief says, you're packing heat, you're carrying a 45. You're packing severe heat, you're carrying a 45. I said, no, I'm carrying a 454 big bore. He looked at it and he's like, I said, sir, you want the dog, you go through me. Otherwise, you ain't taking my son, you son of a bitch. And at that point, I walked outside with Moppy, and I said, hey, neighbor, can you take care of Moppy for me for a few minutes? Oh, and she's like, what's wrong? I said, Aaron died. Oh, no, Aaron died. Oh, my God. And I'm like, she's like, what are you going to do, Moppy? Yeah, I said, don't worry, the manager's on it. Manager came, and she says, what's wrong? I said, the police guy's basically debating whether they're going to haul me to jail. And the manager, who's a sweetheart, she's a Mexican lady. I love her dearly. She's a sister to me. I said, I told them that if they want to be in a body bag, I'll take anyone down who wants to mess with me and Moppy. So afterwards, they were carrying my husband out, and he says, we're not pressing charges. We're not going to do anything. I can see how much Moppy means to you. I said, yeah, you're taking my husband out in a body bag. Do you really want to take my child away from me? Even though I love Moppy more than Blizzard? I played favorites, you know.
How old is Moppy?
He's 10 years old now. I've almost had him 5 years in August. My husband died August 23rd, Brian.
And Bun Bun's what, a year old? Bun Bun's a year old, ain't she?
Boon Boon's 2 years old. He's got like 8 years left. Little Bun, yeah, Boon Boon. Ebony, Ebo, as I call him sometimes, Ebo. He's got 8 years left of his life, you know. But still, these are my children, and I'm not letting anyone touch them.
Right.
I have a feeling I'll be put in the ground before anyone, you know. By the way, not to be kind of morbid, but I told my father-in-law in the funeral home if I go first, that my show is still going to be the final episode of Airy Sky Rita Lee is going to be on YouTube for everyone to see me planted in the ground or in an above ground crypt. That is the last bye-bye, you know, the last hurrah, making sure my funeral is known to everyone who knows me. Just hope everyone watches it too.
Right.
Yeah, I miss my husband. This ain't bad at all, Cold. So, Luke, you leave? Luke probably left. His roommate farted too many times. Probably gassed him out and he died. Dearly beloved, we're here to pay our final respects to Luke, who died from too much gas.
It says there's 7 people here, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Nobody's saying much.
I don't know, but, you know, you're saying plenty, you know. But, you know, I appreciate you joining, you know, tonight. You know, because everyone, I knew Higgins asked the other day where you're at, you know. You know.
Yeah, I thought I'd stop in for a while.
Yeah, I would, man.
Tomorrow evening I'll have more time.
Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow too, you know. Hopefully you get that car finished, you know.
Oh yeah, it'll be finished tomorrow for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. My phone here, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I can't believe how many fucking people are cross-dresser chasers, Brian. I mean, you look on my website, I got, every time I load up Instagram, I got more cross-dressers, like, in thigh eyes. It's like, no offense, no complaints, but it's like, you go there and it's like, this person's got 500,000 viewers and followers. It's like, I'm like, I mean, I have an Instagram account, but thing is, I don't get enough publicity, you know. Maybe I'm just upset about it, maybe I'm not. But the thing is if I'm running a YouTube channel and everything else, at least I should have a long enough file list. Even if I want to monetize, I could. But instead, your channel sucks, your YouTube sucks, your Instagram sucks, your Twitter sucks. Is there anything that doesn't suck?
Right.
Yeah, and they say I don't, meaning I don't suck dick. And it's like, why is everyone basically doing this? I mean, you and I basically shoot the shit all the time about fucking Jimmy. Have you seen how many videos? Today we're going to be talking about the fourth stimulus again.
Yeah, the fourth stimulus and reoccurring checks.
Yeah, and you know my motto as well as the moderator's motto. We're not going to talk about it until it's actually signed into law.
Right. That's all false hopes right now.
Oh, I know, because they can't do a reconciliation till October. So what's the fucking point of talking about it, man? You know that, and I know that.
Right. He's just doing that to get those subscribers and stuff.
That's because he's basically trying to, and then he travels them. You need to contact your local representatives to get this on the board. In the meantime, I'm going to make money off you. And then they tell me I suck, right? I mean, I don't know how many times. I had a tranny today that told me in her country, emailed me in her country, if I accused them of being a man in a dress, I'd be going to jail. And this is like Holland. Well, I'm glad I live in America where I can discriminate against you assholes. Wah, wah, wah. Would you like a ricochet biscuit?
Right.
Oh, yeah. The Blues Brothers is free right now on Amazon, brother.
Yeah. I ain't been on Amazon in a while.
I have. I ordered some food on Prime recently. You know that. That
Yeah.
bag over here. Ah! How the fuck did my hair get stuck on Ebony's water bottle? Oh, well. So I got like a couple things to wash tonight so I can get things moving along. So get this done. I want to make sure the dishes are done nicely. Once the dishes are done, you know, I got to wash my pot up. I might wash it by hand, though, so I can make up another batch of my bacon ranch stuff tonight, you know.
I've been having a craving for banana pudding lately.
Do you make it out of a box or do you make fresh homemade bacon pudding?
I can make it both ways. It just depends.
I like fresh homemade pistachio pudding. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We got 7 people and no one commenting. Come on, peeps, talk to us. What the fuck is your problem? I mean, if I knew who you were, I'd kick all of you out. Does anyone have a link that tells me who's watching us? I mean, literally, I'd like to know who the fuck's watching us.
I don't think so. They might.
I bet you Dinky's watching me with her mom, Nan, tonight going, oh my God, Rudy's getting drunk, Mom. You know, I don't understand if she's watching me. Why doesn't she just come out and say, hey, hon, I'm watching you? Said she's got to be so fucking secretive, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they're just listening. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, you heard Macabre. Oh my God, you got bit by a tiger snake? Yes, I did, dude, a long time ago. And by the way, transgendered people came a long ways in Australia. You know, I feel like I'm like the old generation now, you know? However, Brian, I will tell you, the generation they're talking about, those new ones under 17, they're rubber stamping every one of them. And you know what they say? 76% of them commit that get surgery, whether it be older or younger or middle class, commit suicide within 5 years because they're not being accepted as a woman. Other people revert after they have their surgery to be a man again or a woman due to the fact that no one accepts him or life is hard.
And
And you know
Biden's
what?
going to
And
pay
you know
for
what?
it. And Biden's going to pay for it.
And you know what? I want to ask you, between you and I spent. I mean, did I ever show you? Let me ask you a question. Have you? I don't think you have. If you have, let me know. But have I ever showed you on Instagram? You know, I can do screen share. Have you ever seen my pictures, Brian?
No, I think the only ones I've seen is the ones you sent me of the other people.
All right. Let me just show you this. Okay, I'm doing screen share. Let me show you this. Okay, I'm gonna do screen share for all of you. First of all, let me see. Is this the picture I want? No, that's not the right picture. Hold on a second. The picture I'm looking for, there's a couple.
Is this rated? Is
First of
this
all, let
rated
me
PG?
first. Mm-hmm.
Is this rated PG?
Yeah, I'm in a swimsuit. Is that fine, Brian?
Yeah, you're good. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. Well, anyways, there's me in a swimsuit. After I had surgery and I was healing. You know, that's after the death of my husband. See that right there?
Yep, you can't help to miss that.
No, I know exactly. Nice, isn't it? Doctor did a good job. How about this? People were mostly focusing on the boobs and my face. But anyways, I know what you're getting at, but let me just show you this. This might be of an interest to you, I think. Is this it? Yeah. How's this?
That's a good one.
Well, anyways, this is the picture I want to show you. 20 years and then 18 years later on the left. You see, I had the facial work done.
Right.
Yeah, people say that's not me. You know that? I mean, if you take this picture and then you take this picture, they say it's not the same person, Brian.
Well, you can tell by the eyes and stuff.
Yeah, but that's because I was born with estropia, which is my eyes are crossed. But otherwise, they say the face doesn't match anymore. You know. So, but yeah, I mean, literally, you know. But everyone likes this picture, by the way. A lot of people on Instagram like this one. But the point I'm trying to make is if you look at this, right? The younger generation tells me that I'm too old and I shouldn't have done this and done that and everything else. But you know what? If it wasn't for me, insurance wouldn't have covered things either, you know. Oh, by the
Right.
way, have you seen this picture? I like the background more. That's before I had facial surgery, by the way.
Yeah.
I like the background. See how my husband was being a clown?
Yeah.
I love
I
Eric.
think
He says
you
that as
have
his
that
name.
on your other YouTube videos, I think.
Yeah, that was my husband. But you know, the point is, by the way, I'm wearing this shirt tonight. 5 Farms Irish whiskey right here. See? But anyways, my point is my husband meant the world to me. But when it comes to these transgendered people, I'm wondering, you know, sometimes people think of me as weird. Like, you know, this is me and my 20-year-old bra, you know. But my point is the transgender community nowadays is different from the way I remember 20 years ago. And I think it's going down the toilet. By the way, I like this picture. Look at the bun bun.
Yeah.
I
That's not.
have a couple good pictures of Boon Boon too. How about this one?
Yeah, there he is.
I love Boon Boon. What about Moppy when he's a light bulb? See, you can make him as a lamp.
Yeah, see that picture is real close to my dog.
Yeah, well, that's before he had a haircut, you know. But one of my favorite pictures to show he's a Shih Tzu is right there. Look at this.
Yeah.
No, wait. Why the fuck? Oh, hold on. How about this? Look at that face. It's a face that Mama can only love.
I like the one where it's getting eaten by the alligator.
I don't want my dog eaten by an alligator, man.
Well, you know, the play one there it was showing.
How about this? This is him wearing his little thing saying Merry Christmas all. I woof you.
Yeah.
And that is he's just precious, man.
He's pretty close to mine.
I love him dearly, you know. Here's him playing I'm King Moppy. King Moppy in my chair. Moppy here saying this is my bed, get your own. I mean, Moppy's funny as funny can be, but yeah, I mean, the transgender community, they basically think, that they're entitled, Hold on. Let me find out. Hello?
Numbers, so I guess you can ignore both of those.
Okay, so what can I do for you, sir? I don't know what's going on.
Well, so a couple weeks ago, Chloe went to Orchid to get you guys some food and use your credit
Oh
card.
yeah. I still am waiting for Courtney to help me with the paperwork. She's been slammed right now with all the DV charges, so she's not been able to help me.
Okay. Did you and Chloe ever come to any sort of resolution for that?
No, we have not. But I haven't even talked to her about it. But I'm glad you called me, because I haven't forgot about it. I'm just waiting for the paperwork to be filled out with Courtney. That's the thing,
Okay.
Why, is there a problem, sir?
Well, it's been a while, and I need the statement to be able to do anything with the case. Something did occur to me when I was thinking about it the other day. So, you gave Chloe your cards with the intent for her to go get food, right?
No, for my groceries, yes. That's what I said.
Okay. So if you wanted Chloe to just use your EBT card, how come you gave her your credit card too?
I gave her both because I told her to get groceries for me because I have pre-existing conditions, which means I'm not going to get sick out in public. She went and bought her own groceries on my card because she had no money for herself.
Right. So, but if you didn't want her to use your credit card, why'd you give it to her though?
I gave it to her to buy my own groceries because I'm not allowed to leave my house. Don't you understand that? I can't leave my house. I've been here for 90 plus days where I'm stuck in this basement. I don't leave. I'm not allowed to leave. Do you understand what I'm saying? So she gets the groceries, or was getting the groceries.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't tracking that part. So she had your credit card that was specifically to buy food for you, not her.
Yes.
The problem is that she spent money on her own food. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I was making sure that I understood that properly because it was, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Thank you for clarifying on that.
So what do we do now? I mean, I'm still waiting for Courtney to get back to me. She's been so busy. Do I fill out the own form? What do you want me to do? I'm waiting for instructions from someone.
So I need to have that form to be able to put together anything with this case. I'm not certain what the prosecutor is going to do with it. So at this point, it's going to be something that we're going to consider informational, and I'll just let them know what it is and see what if they think that this rises to the level of a crime. So your statement is going to be pretty important to be able to finish this case.
Okay. All right then.
And it's nothing that's if it takes a couple of months, the case isn't going to drop off the face of the earth. The statute of limitations, the shortest one there is a year. So not that we want to take that long, but
yeah, well, I'm waiting for Courtney. I'm at her disposal right now, and she's basically being busy. So I figured, I'd wait for her, but yeah, I'm waiting for her and I to meet so we can actually write it up, And I don't even know if Chloe even delivered you one. I think the form, I don't know what she did with her. So.
Okay, no sweat. I just wanted to touch base with you, make sure this wasn't resolved or forgotten about. So.
All right. Well, thank you for calling me, Deputy Holt. You have a blessed day.
You too. Real quick before you take off, because I called 3 different numbers looking for Chloe, and they're all yours. do you have Chloe's specific phone number, or does she not have a phone?
She's got a phone number too, sir. If you give me 30 seconds, I'll pull it up. I had to buy a phone for her because, my government phone had what they call an app bomb. And because I contacted about her threatening her dad a couple weeks ago, your Sheriff Rodney was very angry, and then my phone was disabled permanently, so I bought a track phone. So Chloe's phone number is 360 298 8687.
I kind of broke up a little. Is it 360-298-8687?
You got it right on the bullseye.
Perfect. All right. Thank you very much for your help, and look forward to hearing from you or Courtney or whoever gets the statement done.
All right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Well, guys, you know what? I don't need to tell him I was recording that son of a bitch because I want fucking proof. So let me just unmute Brian. I gotta tell Chloe. Chloe, is your phone on? That'd be the whole thing. Call you. So, you with me, Brian, old man? Or should I call you Hank?
No, it don't matter.
So, what'd you think? You heard that whole conversation. What do you fucking think, man?
I don't know. They don't sound like they got their stuff together.
No, they think I don't have my stuff together, That's the thing. They're calling, oh, we're gonna... Thing is, there's 3 phone numbers. What the fuck? I don't give the government my phone. My phone was disabled because the fucking sheriff blew up fucking the Q-Link number. So, do you think I'm going to give him this number? Fuck no. I don't trust him blowing up my next phone.
Hell no.
I mean, literally, do you have a number for Chloe? Yeah, I do. If anyone hears it, Chloe ain't going to be calling you guys. Let me see. Funny thing is that zip code was from California that Chloe was calling.
What, on her new phone?
Yeah, her phone came back to someone calling from a 213 phone number, which is California, which I think because I gave it while everyone is hearing it, I think Joe Bob got to her first.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't trust that little wanker, do you?
No.
Yeah, well, you heard everything, Hold on, let me see what's going on. Hold on. Get a hold of anyone? Anyways, Brian, I don't know. Chloe, I got a better idea. Hold on a sec. I got an idea, Brian. Let me get it. Chloe, look. Do me a favor. You have 20 minutes. Hold on a sec. Give me a second, Brian. I gotta find a number for Chloe. That's what Google's for. You know that, brother?
Do what?
Hold on. Let me see. Is there a number up there? Let me see. Yeah, it's unknown. Number. We don't know who called. So, Brian, you want the latest?
What's
As
that?
I was giving Chloe's phone number to the sheriff, but you guys as witness, Joe Gill tried to call. Son of a bitch.
You sure it was him?
Came from Los Angeles. You want to know proof? I'll show you proof. Let me show you proof. I'll give you proof. Let me show you. Well, let me put it this way. The sheriff called. It came back to an unknown number.
Right.
Let me show you this, okay? Let me see if can I show it without showing everything or compromising everything? I can email it to you too, but it says here. Oh yeah, see, look at this. Well, let me see if I show you the screen. Okay, let me show you this. The numbers are right there, right? Lawyers, etc. Right? Let me just show you this. It says call from the sheriff, unknown. See?
Yeah.
So if it's unknown, why would the number come up? The 213 number was Joe, which means Chloe's gonna have to dispose of that phone, and I'm gonna have to buy her another one. That's what she told me.
Can she just call block that number?
I don't know how to work in a track phone. But I'm here to guide Chloe. But yeah, there you go, Chloe? Yeah, so unless the sheriff's got a 213 number, it wouldn't come up. It would come up unknown, So I think what we got is Joe Gill. Either Joe Gill's Macabre or Luke. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think Joe Gill's Luke, myself. I got a gut feeling. I mean, look, Luke's not posting and Macabre's not posting. I told you right there, we're dealing with two people that's trying to outsmart us, Brian.
Yeah.
298-360-298-8687. Oh, this has an emergency button too, huh? All right, so let's look up this number. So, Brian, you want to help me out here for a minute, brother?
Sure. She didn't answer it, did she?
No, she didn't. She tried calling back and they never called. So I'm going to cross-check this number real quick. I can do that. I have connections. So I can also share with you the number too if you guys want to know what we're looking for.
You're going to do a Google search?
Yeah. So it's from Los Angeles, California. Mental health professional out of Latona, California, Los Angeles. Let's see, what is this? What is this button? Nope. There is a notice. Let me see. What's our notice here? See, I pay for a phone service. So what are we getting here? Oh. What the fuck? Property? What the fuck is this? Did you see this? Guy
What?
calls and says his name's Eric and he wants to know if that property is still available. What fucking property is this? Look at this. Look at this. Here it is. Hey, Eric, I'm giving you a call to see if that property is still available.
When did that come through?
Approximately 5 minutes ago, from the number that I was just cross-checking in Los Angeles.
So you think the number that you said on YouTube, they might
Someone
have got
called.
a hold of?
Yeah, I think let's see. Hold on, 309 37. Dude. 37. There. So yeah, this guy called and was basically sent a message to Chloe about property in Los Angeles. So it's detecting the location. All right, so I'm not paying for a dollar thing, dude. I'm just gonna post this. Shall we? Should I post the phone number on them, and whoever wants to do a ring-a-ding-a-ling can?
Well, or you can email me the number and I'll call them as an unknown caller and see who answers.
Okay, I'll email you right now, dude. I'd like to know why this guy's talking about real estate property. I mean, literally,
I'll
that
find
wasn't.
out.
Here we go. I'll email you right now. My beer is almost empty, so I'm gonna have to either refill it or fire the oven up and prepare the oven slowly. So, let me send you the email. This will be fun, Brian.
Right.
There you go. There you go. It's the phone number came in. Now, if it's the sheriff, we'll know. But it says I'm interested in that property. The phone call came back. It says, "Hey, Eric." This is what it says for Chloe. It says, messages. Hey, Eric, I'm giving you a call to see if that property is still available. Well, let me show you this. No, I can't show. Well, can I or can't I?
I'm not sure. Give me a minute.
Okay. So Luke said he's cooking spaghetti. All right, let me know. I got to tell Chloe. Chloe, did you notice this? Someone texted you too. Together. So Brian's gonna call that number for us, Chloe. Anyways, what's up, Kimasabi? Oh yeah, he's muted. So you're still watching. My beer is almost empty, or at least the can's almost empty. Let's see, what temperature do I cook these on? 16 to 18 minutes at 400. All right, we can do that. Probably I'll throw up because it's buffalo sauce. At least I got some. Is that ranch dressing so good? Let me see. Mm. Hello, Brian.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know Joe's voice that I remember, but it sounded like I don't know how you say it. Not a man or a man wanting to be a woman is what it sounded like.
Really?
And then I said, who is this? And they said, I'll pause for a second, said Michael. And then I said, well, I was looking for some cars. And they said, well, I got real estate. So it didn't sound like a legitimate deal to me.
Cars? I thought if they were a tranny person, that area zip code, that wouldn't that? I mean, their name was Eric. That's what they left Chloe on the voice. The text message was Eric.
This said Michael. Is what he told me. You know how a man with a high woman pitch voice in between? That's what it sounded like.
So basically, it was a trans man. Maybe.
Possibility.
Oh man, that's funny.
And the age sounded like anywhere from 25 to 35.
Well, Joe Gill's in that range, but why would Joe Gill want to come out as being trans? He'd be butt ugly.
I don't know. I mean, I thought I heard his voice one time when he was on doing something on voice, but I may be wrong.
Well, Joe Gill's voice is different. I could pull up a video on Joe Gill probably if you want me to. Share it with 30 seconds or something.
What I should have done is recorded the call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look. So, StreamYards, let's see, food stamps, there's that one, and there's that one, and then we have 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago. When was the whole thing about Joe Gill? Was it over a month ago, maybe?
Which one?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. Joe Gill was on StreamYards. We got Admiral's Log. Yeah, okay. That was 4 months ago. Oh, what that one was. Oh, yeah, that was Fumblebum. Oh, this is dude. That's Fumblebum at Cam. Hold on, I'm looking. I got it at 5 months ago.
Go ahead.
I'm just checking real quick. I'm going through my videos so we can see. You can probably tell.
Yeah, you got a
Because
lot
I
of
own the
videos.
content on my videos, so technically YouTube can't nail me for copyright. So let's see. 7 months ago, 7 months ago, 7 months ago, general chat. 7 months ago. Yeah, it doesn't say who's joining me and when, This was 9 months ago. 9 months ago, I was using StreamYards? No, it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me see. General chat part 3, that's Cam. I see that little picture 8 months ago. That was Cam there 8 months ago. Damn, it's been that long. Let's see.
Yeah, probably about a year.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's been a year, man. This is 9/18. When did we get rid of him? Was it before Christmas or after? Before Christmas?
You're talking about his original one?
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Hold on.
There's Mark. There's a video.
I'm thinking it was before Christmas.
All right.
Of last year.
So right now I'm in October, and I'm still looking at the StreamYard links, you know. Let me see. That's I don't know. I'm still looking at it. December. That's
Yeah,
way too early.
I can't remember if he really did get on there or not.
He never did. Remember, he was basically being a chicken shit. I streamed a year ago. This is April. All right, so 11 months. This is May. No, I didn't do StreamYard then. This was April, May. Well, this is April, May, June. We're on June right now.
That would have been right after the first stimulus check.
Yeah. See, June, July. Oh, yeah, July. I have a timestamp. July. I never used StreamYard then. So my first time using StreamYards was maybe it was this one, maybe? I could look. August?
I'm not sure.
I got the timestamp, so let me just look. I'm looking. So let's see, camera. Oh yeah, right here. Hey, Eric, are we ready?
All right, you found it?
You want me to share it with everyone?
That's up to you.
Yeah, let's share it, brother. You're a moderator too. Here we go. Here
Throw
you
it
go.
up there.
Found it for you. Are you ready? Here we go. You see this?
Yeah, it's spinning.
Hold on. What is it you want, Moppy? Man, I don't know who you're going to. Janine? Whatever, I'm busy, man. He yells at me over something. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's see.
Still spinning.
Yeah, fuck. Hold on. Let's see if this fucking works. Dude, let's fucking get this working. This is. Let me see. Oh, great. So if I try fast forwarding this for. Okay, here we go. Let's. So, hold on, let me pause that. So, what do you think, Brian?
I couldn't hear his voice. It was just like a light whisper in the background.
Let me see if I can fucking fix this again. Hold on a sec.
You might have to.
I'm gonna fix it again. Let me just see if I knew. Share screen. Oh yeah, that's because there's an audio problem. Okay, it says share audio. I never shared the audio. You ready?
Yeah,
Here we
I'm
go.
good.
Try it now. Here, listen to this. Bathrooms and Cam said something about the toilet broke wherever he's at, and I was homeless and we had a toilet.
I was in Palmetto Baptist Hospital one time, and they put me on a bunch of mood medicines, and I broke the toilet with my mind, I think. I could like feel the toilet, and a big chunk of it went flying out the toilet.
Shit.
So that's just me. I don't know what was happening. I don't understand it, but that's what happened.
That's crazy.
When I got out the emergency room, I could feel the.
So I paused it for a second. Did you get the voice, Brian?
Yeah, they're not the same.
All right, so let me just stop it. That's Joe Gill right there. Joe Gill.
Yeah, he sounds more man there. This one didn't.
Really? 213 number. It sounded. What did they sound like exactly? Was it very feminine or a gay femininity?
It was like I could tell they were a man, in their voice, but they were using it was like a woman higher sound to it.
You sure that isn't Ivy or the fake Hannah bug doing this?
I mean, it could be.
Remember, we had that Hannah bug problem recently too, brother.
Yeah, the fake Hannah.
Yeah, the fake Hannah, yeah.
And she keeps getting calls, texts, and we know somebody.
Damn, these things are fucking tiny, man. Never seen anything tinier in my life, but this should be fine for tonight, though. So apparently Chloe called the sheriff back. It was a different number than he called. His was unknown, you know. I don't like unknown numbers. I don't answer the fucking phone. To me, I'm like, fuck that. I ain't answering the phone, you know. But anyways, that was Joe. So if it was a female person, that gives me two choices, you know. It's either tranny or not tranny. Personally, I'd call them back and pester them again. But I'm not going to bother.
Right.
To me, I'm like, why waste the time, you know?
Only if they bother you.
No, I mean, I would call them just to ask, who are you truly? Because what I should have told you, not that it matters to me, you know, but I should have said, their name's Eric. So I would call them and be like, yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of Eric about property, you know? But instead, we didn't know. Chloe basically, you know, the only, you know.
Right.
But you know what? I don't really care anymore, you know? I just thought it'd be funny to ask. I'm trying to get a hold of Eric, damn it. You know, that was the thing, Eric, you know?
Yeah, that's a bunch of BS.
I just don't, you know. Then again, the sheriff's probably going to be pissed off that he's going to be there for the rest of his life on YouTube. But then again, I don't have to, I mean, let me ask you a question, Brian. Because it's the sheriff, did I break any laws by recording him on YouTube?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, that's what I think. I didn't tell him he was on YouTube. I just didn't want to deal with the fucker, you know?
Well, you
Calling
was
me
on
up
YouTube.
this time of night basically makes me wonder, you know, what the fuck am I dealing with, you know?
You were on YouTube when the call came in, so.
Well, I know, and I'm not going to fucking disconnect YouTube just because the shitbags fucker tells me, are you on YouTube? Oh, you are on YouTube? No, he doesn't need to know. If he does, what is he going to get? His name is Sheriff such and such. Big deal.
Right.
My dad said he was useless as tits on a boar anyways, man. That's what Dad said. He's like, that guy's useless as tits on a boar, you know?
Yeah, he sounded like it.
Oh, he was, man. I mean, literally. I mean, this is the way we got. One sheriff left and went to work for UPS. I was wondering why my packages are delayed, you know?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. There we go. Clean this real quick. Check the time. Gotta make sure the time's still good. Yep, still got about 45 minutes. I can get this done, so hold on a sec.
Alright, Alright, so are we heating up the chicken?
That's what I'm doing right now, Missy. Why do you care?
You're
gonna say something, well, we're gonna share a bag. We'll go from there when the bag's empty up. Meantime, I'm doing this. So you get hold of the sheriff?
Yeah.
And?
He said he just needs that recording soon.
Fine, we better get it done. You better tell him your story, and I better tell mine.
Yes.
I personally, the thing is you had no intention of filling it out anyways. That's what I told him.
I'm going to fill it out, man.
Why would you, let me ask you this. Why would you fill out something that you know can go to jail? You say hello to Brian, by the way?
Hey, Brian.
Look,
Hey, boy.
He needs it filled out.
Yeah, well, he wants it.
If I go to jail, I go to jail. That's just all there is to it. So
well, you know what Brian said? He said that the sheriff didn't seem like he knew what he was fucking doing, man.
Yeah, it's just if I go to jail, I go to jail. Okay, that's just the end of it. I made a mistake. Maybe I should pay for it.
I'll tell you what I'm paying for. I'm having a quick, tasty thing of this bacon ranch meal before I fill up another beer. Brian, look at this. I got some of that bacon ranch. It's only the 7.
Good, ain't it?
Oh yeah. I could buy a couple. I bought a couple cases tonight at my food stamps. 12 boxes for like $20, $28, man. Free shipping. Couldn't complain.
Did you stock up on mayo?
Oh yeah. I ordered 6 things of mayonnaise for it. And Chloe picked up 2 more jars today.
You'll have enough for sure now.
Oh yeah. Like this stuff. Well, how's the have you tried the classic, or what's your favorite flavor?
I think my favorite would be just the ranch and bacon one.
The one I'm eating right now? Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, and probably the Parmesan next. And then the BLT one after that. That's probably my favorite one.
So Luke says, why is your roommate wrong with the sheriff? Well, I'll tell you why. So a couple weeks ago, they went to Orcas Island. I live in the San Juans, Luke. They used my food card for groceries that I did not authorize. It was about $100 worth. He asked if, before I could resolve it. You know, I mean, let me put it this way. Brian was a witness tonight of the sheriff being a dimwit. I mean, that's the right word, right, Brian? Dimwit?
Right. That's a decent way of putting it.
The sheriff's like, did you resolve your differences? No. Well, I never resolved the differences. $100 in groceries, right? So I said, look, wait for my advocate. He said, well, the statute of limitation runs out in like a year, but I'll use my debit card, and he wants to get the report off to the
Prosecutor.
prosecuting attorney's office, which Brian and I both know, right, Brian? The motherfucker ain't gonna do jack shit anyways. He's a lazy shit. Probably discriminates just because he's transphobic. So, to me, I turned around a while ago and figured if the guy doesn't contact me, fuck it. My advocate's pissed off because we can't get a restraining order against Chloe. So I was like, you know what? What's the point of bothering, you know? Instead, turns out, Luke, that he called tonight wanting that form to be filled out. Wherever it went, I don't even know where my paper went. Or where Chloe's went.
Yeah, if it went to the prosecutor, they'd probably drop that anyway.
Yeah, that's what I figured. What's the fucking point of writing it up? He calls me the...
Did you turn that fan on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on medium.
I didn't pay attention to
Or medium speed. You know, speed 2, I guess.
Bob somehow turned it on.
Moppy did not have magical, you know. Look, my roommate used my debit card, Luke, without my permission, so they think it's fraud. Unfortunately, they're stealing. What the fuck? You son of a bitch! Quit fucking screwing with my fucking fan, you son of a bitch, little bastard!
Being a dog.
I don't care if he's being a dog. That fan, if he wags his tail and the fan plug unhooks itself, that's the only plug that works. The top plug works. The lower plug doesn't. So the roommate basically turned around Luke and basically admitted she stole money from me. Now the sheriff wants to send it off to the prosecuting attorney, and well, As Brian knows, I think the sheriff and the prosecuting attorney is useless as tits on a boar.
Right?
Yeah. I gotta tinkle real quick. So what are you doing out here anyway? Where's your beer?
It's in there and let it cool down.
Where? Freezer?
Yeah, I put it up there. You put it in the fridge.
Let's see. Well, I got a bag of the spicy stuff.
All right.
Boys, I can always buy you another phone to fill your life with mileage. By the way, hold on, I gotta ask you a question here. Brian,
Yeah.
fill Chloe in real quick on that phone call you did for her. He called the number.
Okay.
Since you won't call the number that's on your phone,
Okay, he called the number. Okay.
number that was on your phone says, "Hey Eric, I'm interested in that property." You let Brian explain it to you. Brian, go ahead, brother.
Explain.
Well, I just called the number and I said, "Who is this?" And they said, "Michael." And I said, "Well, I'm looking for some cars. You still got the cars?" And they said, "No, I do real estate." But it sounded like it was a man, but it had a high voice of a woman. So that's about it.
I think someone just dialed the wrong number or something.
No, I gave your number out live when I was fucking talking to the sheriff for my own protection.
All right,
It's
fine.
either Luke or Macabre is Joe.
Shit.
However, if I were you, you want to do a little prank, I'd call him up. Hold on a second, I'm going to mute my microphone for a second.
Okay, so I called.
Sorry, Brian, I was giving some advice to Chloe.
Oh, it's okay. Or Chloe could call the number tonight or tomorrow or whenever.
What was the number ended in?
It's in 213. It's a Los Angeles number, so I don't think you're...
121.
121. There's a 213 number.
All right, I'm calling this number now.
All right, I'm gonna mute Brian for a second.
Hi, I was calling for Eric. Real estate property. Okay, so I don't have any idea what this real estate property is. Okay. Thank you. This person apologized to me saying they had the wrong number. They were calling for Eric for a real estate.
Hold on, I gotta basically turn on Brian's microphone again. Wrong number now. It's the wrong. What did they sound trans?
Kind of like a gay man.
Hold
Like
on.
a gay man.
All right, brother Brian. Sorry I muted you. Go ahead, Chloe. Gay man is what she said.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Like a gay man.
And they said they had the wrong number.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, I had the wrong number.
You had the wrong number?
They did.
Are you sure the gay man isn't really Ivy or Brad in disguise wearing a wig?
Could be. I'm not worried.
I'm not either. I just think it's funny.
Why would I be worried?
So let me tell you a story, Brian, that you might laugh at. So last night I'm watching videos with Dad, father-in-law. And I said, Dad, I got a question for you. He says, yeah. I said, Dad, Chloe made threats against a guy. And she's like, where? On YouTube. What do you mean? Well, this guy is a cop, and he beat the shit out of an 11-year-old. So I said, sorry. I'm like, I said, I don't mean to call Chloe a he, but she, talking about Chloe, I said the cop, I meant to say he, the cop, and Dad said, yeah. And I said, Chloe said, am I going to jail for saying that someone needs to shoot the cop, basically because the cop beat the shit out of an 11-year-old girl? And Dad's like, I don't know, but I would not have said that even if it's freedom of speech. I mean, literally, Chloe basically posted a comment that some guy needs to shoot the cop for beating an 11-year-old.
Of course, there's people comment that.
How many people commented that?
Not many. That comment disappeared right afterwards. I think YouTube must have taken it down right away.
YouTube would, but you would have lost your channel too for probably whatever reason, you know? What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, but you just got to be careful of what you say or do nowadays.
But what about our... hold on, I need to find my spit cup for a second. What about our beloved president, Brian, who basically said the election was fraud, election was rigged, and then the Capitol was invaded? Yeah, you tell me what happened there, brother.
I wished I knew.
So you don't know. So technically it's all a magical guessing game then.
No. I don't know who was right or wrong on that one.
Where the fuck did my spit cup go? Can't have a dip without my spit cup.
I'm not sure where your spit cup went.
Chloe stole my spit cup.
Is it by your computer?
I don't know where it went. Sometimes
in
it's
the kitchen.
Yes, let me look. 2 empty beer cakes, something cooking in the oven, bottle cap. It was. Ah, shit.
What? What is it?
You put it in the dishwasher?
No, I didn't put it in the dishwasher, brother. I wish I did, but the dishwasher is, you know. We'll find out when it finishes. I don't know what button I pushed. Anyways, it was around here, and then it vanished. Let me look real quick.
Look in the bathroom.
Yeah, I usually take it in the John, actually. Oh, it might be in here. Let's see. No cup, no cup, no cup, no cup, no cup. Nope. Hold on a second. No cup, no cup, no cup, no cup. Oh.
These are popping out.
All right, thank you, Brian. It was in the bathroom. I forgot to take it out after I had my bath. Yeah, I dipped in the tub when I was in there tonight. So, oh yeah, so there we go. Dishwasher's going good, so drain soon. Anyways, there you have it. You know, that's the thing, you know. So this Luke guy's like, I told you I was cooking spaghetti. Well, I don't care if you're cooking spaghetti. You know, so.
I hear you.
Yeah, so, you know. Anyways, I couldn't believe the sheriff. I have 3 numbers for you. 3 numbers? I only have 1 number. Well, 3 numbers? What numbers do you have? I have the old number, which the phone blew up. The other number, which blew up. And the 3rd number, which blew up. And then he called here. He's like, you heard the whole conversation. 3 numbers? What 3 numbers? If the law enforcement has that many numbers for us, that means our phone number, brother, is not safe with anyone.
Oh, I agree with that.
That's why I didn't give him my number. I gave him Chloe's number, but I told Chloe she will feel threatened. I can also basically call and get her number changed, or she can call. I wouldn't trust the damn law enforcement with your number. They can now track you.
Yeah.
What do you think? Change it or just get her a new phone, Brian?
Well, you could change the number if you had to, but it might have just been an honest mistake. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the sheriff. He said, and I quote, "Remember, I have 3 numbers for you." What numbers? I only remember having 1 number. Tells you right there the numbers, you know.
Well, your track phone number, that's a new one, right?
Yeah, it's a new number, but, you know, I don't give it to anyone.
Yeah.
No one has it, and it's going to stay that way.
The other numbers he has, are they active?
No, the government phone is, but I don't got a replacement phone, so that's not active. The other 2 numbers, the Skype number is active. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Dude, I want Do Not Disturb. There we go. And then, yeah. So now when someone calls it Skype, it won't come. Yeah, my number was active on Skype, but it came back unknown.
Or you could tell him you'll call him when you call him.
Well, you know what I said. Courtney's busy.
Yeah.
Problem is, Courtney wants a restraining order, and it can't be done. And I'm not going to go that route. Did I ever tell you the story about the lawyer the other day?
I believe so.
Lawyer turns around and says everything you said could be false in your first restraining order, so why should we even help you? I said, then it's a waste of fucking time. Lady sent me a saying, well, if you want her out that bad and she's on the lease, there's nothing you can do about it. And the third option is just pack up and leave and be homeless. That's the way she put it in the email.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So I told my advocate, right now there's no pot, the food stamps haven't been updated, so I'm sitting on limbo right now, waiting for food, you know. Oh, hold on. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. I think that's what it says, right? 20 minutes. All right, 20 minutes. We're going to share a bag of these spicy wings. What do you think, Brian?
Sounds good.
You know, I might take you up on your offer tomorrow if you're going to be around tomorrow, you know.
What, to come on?
No, try those raviolis while you come on.
Yeah, that's cool if you want to.
I just ordered some more just to make it safe for stockpiling purposes.
Or you could do a can for a lunch or something.
Dude, if these are this good, like I think they will, you're going to need 2 cans for lunch.
Right. Yeah, one can.
Why not? I mean, they're that damn cheap. You might as well invest in it, dude.
Yeah, one can ain't going to go very far.
Oh, I know that. That's why I said 2 cans will go far, you know. Sorry, I was answering one of my moderators who messaged me. If you didn't know, my moderator lost his mother recently to death. He's Jewish, and he said he misses his mom dearly. You know?
Yeah, I heard that. My mom's been dead for about 12 years now.
My mom died, Cam, October 28th, 4:06 in the morning, 2010. What do you think of that?
That's pretty close. 2 years difference.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Luke put up a new number for you.
Luke?
New message, I'm sorry.
You watch? Oh, I'm a look. Brian, do you know what my profession is when I'm not stuck in my house? Yes or no, Brian? Oh, Brian left. Great. He'll come back, I hope. I guess I'll have to explain it to you, Luke, since Brian left. I'm an ordained minister, so as long as I got a Bible, here we go. I'm an ordained minister with 5 churches, Luke. So I don't need to go to church. I can do it myself. I can do weddings, funerals, and baptisms. So to me, God's with me all the time. So why should I even go to church? Church is too much work, and following religion's too much work. What do you think, Brian?
Huh?
I said, what do you think, Brian? I'm ordained with 5 churches. I know
Plus, you do sermons sometimes on here.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for something real quick. There we go. Let me see if I can find something for you. I want to share with you guys something. Has anyone ever seen my wife? My actual wife? The one I care over dearly that left me alone?
I can't remember if you showed me that picture or not.
Nope. Let me see here. All right, never. No, let's see. I'm ordained. Yeah, I don't want to buy that. I want to log in to our Oh, here we go. Here we go. Found it, everyone. Let me show you this. All right, so let me just go to my profile. I got 10 new messages. I don't log in that often. Messages requested to be a friend. Yeah, marked all reads. Let me just do this. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my profile. Let me show you my profile. I'm going to share it with you all. Oh, yeah, there's YouTube. Yeah, let's get out of this. Let's get out of Instagram. Let me get out of this, and then I'm going to show you this, okay? Let me share a screen. I was married to a woman named Annie, and she is Filipino. And this is Annie. Annie is, where the fuck, my album? I want my album. My desk was broken a long time ago. Where the fuck is my picture? I know you guys are watching this. Let me see. Profile pics, maybe. My friends, fun when drunk. My mother, favorite pictures. Anyways, let me just go to my profile. That should help right here. We see the picture here. This is the picture. Here we go. Let me show you this.
Yep, I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
So my nickname on my website that I go to is Popette. So Popette. So I'm the Popette. And that is my wifey's picture. She had a picture here. I think this was her in her gown. No, that was her in her camisole. I don't know if I have the gown one. But yeah, that's the wifey, the Filipino wifey I had. So anyways, yeah, that's a wifey, you know. So the wifey.
How old was she there?
She was born in 1982, so that's all, you know. So 92, 2002. So she'll be 40 years old in next year. Well, the wifey doesn't message me anymore, you know. You got to basically look at your computer a little better, Luke. You said, oh, that makes sin. Well, if I made sin, I made sin. I guess I made sin, Brian.
Yeah. I think he meant sense.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Have you tried Peacock TV out? It's pretty addictive, man.
I did when it first came out, but I haven't been back on it since.
Well, you can blame Higgins, old boy. He's basically still on that. Old Higgy, old boy, is sitting there going, oh, wow, it makes sense. Actually, blames me for being addicted to it. He found a TV show he liked. You know what I liked? Has anyone heard about my favorite thing in life?
Do what? I got knocked off again.
I said, has anyone ever heard of my favorite thing in life?
What's your favorite thing?
It's called The Lady, man. The Lady. The Lady. You want to see The Lady, everyone?
Yeah, sure. If I keep getting knocked off.
Well, let me show you The Lady. Everyone calls her The Lady. There you go, brother. There's The Lady. Or how about this picture?
That's cool.
You've never heard of The Lady?
I might have at one time, but coming to my head right now, no.
Let me show you. Does this ring a bell, Higgins? Brian?
Hang on. Oh, yeah.
That's The Lady. You know that. Even Ernest Borgnine says it's The Lady. What do you think?
It's cool.
Airwolf on sale on eBay. I want to see this.
So that come out in 80 what?
84 to 87, brother.
So 84, let's see. I was watching it, so I was 13.
I was watching it when I was fucking in 84. I was 6 years old, man.
I was 13.
So you're older than me.
Yeah, I'm 49.
I'm 40. I'm going to be 43 this year, Kimosabi.
49 now, I'll be 50 in June.
Well, you know what, Brian? You should send me your address. I might send you a bottle of cognac for your 50th birthday, man.
All right.
Or a bottle of bourbon. What do you prefer, bourbon or cognac? Whatever. What is your advice that you like if someone offered it to you?
I'd have to go with a cognac.
Yeah. Not an expensive one. Maybe a little. Maybe you would like some Hennessy VSOP. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd work.
I wouldn't give you this. This stuff's too expensive, and I won't part with it.
Oh, yeah.
Remy makes a good cognac. Have you ever tried the XO cognacs?
No, I haven't.
Let me show you a little special that I saved. I want to ask you, what do you think of this, Brian?
That one looks pretty good.
Now how old this is?
10 years old?
Aged 50 years. This bottle cost $450. Chloe bought it for me.
Smooth, too, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. This stuff is the best of the best, man. Brian Higgins, we know what you do. Excuse me, Virgo, but Brian is not Higgins. Brian is Brian. Higgins is one of the moderators that I call him Higgins from Magnum PI, but Higgins is actually Hagen. Fortunately, Hagen is not around right now. He's addicted to Peacock TV, thanks to me.
Yeah, they say they know what we done. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, well, you don't. Well, what did Brian do? Brian's a nice guy, dude. Brian and Higgins. Well, Brian is not around. Brian's with me right now, right, Brian?
Right.
And Higgins, he's basically, I call him Higgins. He's basically addicted to Peacock TV, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called Peacock TV, man. That's what Higgins is up to.
My finger's getting a little itchy for 66.
Yeah, I would too, man. Yeah, go ahead. If you want to execute 66, I don't mind. Just let me grab another can of beer while you do it, because that's going to, you know what's bad about Higgins, Brian?
What?
The other day, I sensed Joe Gill was in the group, right? And I kept saying, execute order 66. He's like, oh, yeah. Finally, Pee Wee came in and thumped him one and said something like, does anyone follow orders? When Rita said, get rid of the son of a bitch. Well, and then one time I said, execute order 66. No one did it. And then I said, execute order. And finally, Chloe went in there and thumped the fucker and said, Joe, leave us alone. And then Joe came back the next day again, and Chloe had to thump him twice more.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you know what 66 means. I mean, eliminate the freaking Jedi, but instead mine is eliminate these fucking trolls, you know?
Yeah, you would think as long as Higgins has been a moderator, he would know.
Well, Higgins thinks it's okay to have freedom of speech, you know? Freedom of speech, man. Freedom of speech. So apparently Chloe's ex-roommate says that the karaoke bar she's at is masks is optional.
Yeah, there's a lot of places like that.
You know my motto, Brian. I ain't gonna go to a place that says mask optional. Fuck that. I ain't gonna get sick.
Yep, that's true.
Hold on, I gotta make a joke, Brian. Hold on, here's the joke.
Go ahead.
Oh, woo! Was that me? No wonder why my name is Stinky Pete.
Why did my screen fog up? Said my screen fogged up.
Yeah, I know, it's filled with gas right now, man. These are made in Seattle, by the way, Brian. Rubens, made in Seattle.
Oh, really?
You want a really good beer, you can probably order online. It's called Irish Death. What do you think of that one, man?
Yeah, I remember you drinking that one. I haven't tried it.
Did I show you the website where they have like Mocha Death and Oahu Death? That's like a Hawaiian death beer. By the way, did you see the screen? If you want to execute 66, you can, because it says, sorry, my mom wipes my butt for me.
I already did.
Oh, good. Bye-bye, Virgo, and don't come back, son of a bitch. You know, we got like 9 trolls watching us right now, brother.
Yep. Just lurking in the background. Yeah, I think he sent one more message after that one.
Well, let me look. I can look on my phone real quick, dude.
Before I got him.
Yeah, Joe Gill's back at it again, dude. Oh, Luke says he's a troll. I didn't say you were a troll, Luke. I said Virgo's a troll. Be on your best behavior, because Higgins already executed Order 66. I'm just going to check my channel here, see?
You mean Brian?
And I'm going here because Brian's with me. That's awesome you're with me. It says 9 watching people. It says Virgo Hoffman has been deleted by Big Time. At least Brian knows that dude, just like Joe Gill. Who's the one who executed 66 and Joe the first time? Was it Cam or was it you? I remember I said, it's time to eliminate,
I think it was me.
Yeah. The guy needs to learn his lesson. You know that.
Yeah.
The other day, there was no moderators around, right?
Right.
And this woman came up to me and was making passes at me. And I was like, who the fuck are you? And no moderators around. And they said, oh, don't you know you don't have your beloved moderators doing your dirty work? I'm Joe Gill, and I want to remove them myself.
Yeah, you think that guy would just stop, man, get over it.
What do you think's triggering him? Do you think he's borderline where he wants to get even with people, or bipolar, or what do you think he is?
It could be a combination of all those things.
Yeah, well, you do know borderlines can be bipolar, but bipolar people can be schizophrenic, which means it's schizoaffective, but you can't be schizoaffective and borderline. So who knows,
Either that or they're trying their best to piss you off all the time.
Yeah, that doesn't work, I mean, I had a lady the other day, right? Message me on Instagram. I was testing them. I said to them, they're like, are you man or woman? I said, woman. And they're like, oh, well, why don't we talk privately on Google Hangouts? I said, I don't use Hangouts. Why not? Because I don't like Hangouts. Well, how come? Because, And then they went on and on and on, and I'm like, dude, I should send you the message because we know it's Joe Gill. I'll send you an email real quick. It basically was a message from this lady, right? And I was nice and I posted, oh, I'd like to see more pictures of this, and they were like, they yeah, here we go. And they were like, here we go. So let me just send this to you real quick. And so they turned around and it's like 2 posts, 434 followers, 1,367. And I could tell that it was a stolen picture because I was like, I asked them tough questions, I was like, so Alexa, stop. So what's your bra size? And they're like, my bra size, Finally, they're like, oh, I'm a 40C. I said, are they real or fake? And they're like, and they're like, oh, they're implants. Like 10 minutes later, I'm like, so what's the CC of the implant? And they're like, I don't know your question, And I basically knew right then and there, Joe Gill's pretending to be another girl again.
Right. Yeah, when they hesitate like that and don't know.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I turned around and said, well, I don't think you're truly a woman because a trans woman or a genetic woman who talks about, I'm sending you an email real quick, talks about bra size and implant size. They talk about what CC of implants they have. And so they said to me, Brian, that they didn't know what CC meant. And I'm like, dude, I have 470 CC implants. If you're a 40C and your breasts are fake, then what are you? And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I stopped talking to him because I knew it was Joe. I mean, Joe's been trying to pretend to be girls for a while, which reminds me, I got to use the bathroom real quick, and I got to pull out some food. So it cools for 5 minutes. So. All right, let me tell Chloe why I use the restroom. Half the food's hers. Chloe. Chloe. That's fine. That's all.
do it. Yeah. Is this what they look like? Oh well.
Done? Done. Hey, Brian. You know, I was thinking, I wonder what happened during the pandemic in 1918 to 1922. You know, I wonder how they handled things back then. Did they stockpile toilet paper too, or did they have no toilet paper?
Probably didn't have any.
Well, let's ask a
The
question.
mic's back on.
Hey, Google, when was toilet paper invented?
1857. Here's a summary from the website history.com. Paper became widely available in the 15th century, but in the Western world, modern commercially available toilet paper didn't originate until 1857, when Joseph Gaiety of New York marketed of medicated paper.
Oh, there we go.
That's
cool.
Learn something new every day about toilet paper and stuff.
Right?
But I think they were better prepared during the
mic's off.
1918 pandemic.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know, but, you know, it's an interesting thing. We have to prep for these emergencies, you know, and look what happens, you know. So your ex-roommate's doing a happy dance tonight, Chloe.
Why?
She went to a karaoke bar, and they have no masks. They're not allowing masks. Masks are optional. And she said, "Oh, I love it so much. Masks are optional. This is a great state we live in." You know, Brian here, right? Brian. I have
Yeah.
a favor to ask you while I get prepared to eat real quick. Would you do it for me again? Go ahead. Show Chloe your Hank Hill impersonation. Come on, listen to this.
Are you gonna make me do it again for real?
Come on, for Chloe. Chloe loves Hank Hill.
You're putting me on the spot now. Hang on. All right, let's see. God damn it, Bobby. Put them damn tools up, boy.
What do you think, Chloe? How spot on is that?
What about Mr. Anderson from Beavis and Butthead?
I knew you were going to ask that.
Oh, can you do Beavis and Butthead?
Well, no, the Anderson thing's pretty funny.
Well,
Can you do Beavis and Butthead?
why are them two boys whacking off in my tool shed?
Can you impersonate Beavis and Butthead?
No, I can't do that.
Washing the dog, washing the dog, washing the dog.
Or you say, I'm Cornholio.
I'm the great Cornholio. I want to make love with your bunghole. I need TP for my bunghole.
Or like, that sucks.
I am the great Cornholio. Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Beavis, don't make me split your ass sideways.
I do like that, damn it. Why are those two boys whacking up in my tool shed? Let's steal Mr. Anderson's lawnmower. So cool.
I was watching the episode Couch Fishing the other day from Gibbs and Butthead, where they were couch fishing from their couch.
Mmm. These aren't spicy enough, man.
They're not too hot.
No. Nope. Mild, man.
They're like chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm. They're like little chicken nuggets.
It's like they're
I figured they'd be pretty spicy.
My cousin made wings once, Brian,
Yeah.
when he was in Oregon. And he's like, Rita, tell me in the morning how your bunghole feels. So he gets home from work after working his usual shift in daytime. He's like, so B.O., how was your bunghole? I said, my bunghole's fine, didn't burn. He decided one set of wings, he put jalapeno sauce on it, and the other set of wings, ghost pepper sauce. And he's like, I'm not doing it for myself, but I hope your bunghole can handle it. I said, my bunghole is fine. You know what my bunghole couldn't handle?
What's that?
Sushi.
Oh, I don't eat that.
I tried it once, didn't like it. Chloe, of course, she can buy stuff like raw tuna raw, and she'll make it up as sushi, you know.
Mm-hmm. I love sushi.
I'm surprised you don't take some time one of these days, Chloe, to go over to Topsails and ask them to make you a sushi boat to eat at home.
We might do it next month.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. You divide it up in half. Chloe?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Are you dipping those tenders in anything?
Ranch dressing, man.
That's what I figured.
Why? I figured you'd be a blue cheese guy.
No, I'm ranch.
Yeah, I can't stand blue cheese, man. They're like little chicken nuggets, man. A little bigger. There might be a little bigger than the McDonald's chicken nuggets, but they're still chicken nuggets, man.
Tastes just like chicken McNuggets.
They taste good.
Oh, they're really good. They got a good flavor to them. A light kick, you know. Hold on, I gotta make a joke with Chloe real quick. You guys are gonna love this. What's that, Chloe? Barbecue sauce?
Yeah, Stubbs.
That's nice to know. But you don't want Stubbs, Chloe.
What?
You want Skull Blaster.
Oh,
No? You don't want the ghost pepper sauce?
that's not even spicy.
So you need me to go online, Chloe, to order you some Reaper sauce for you to call spicy.
That skull capper thing is habanero.
So you want me to buy?
Ghost sauce, Reaper sauce will do.
So what do you think, Brian? Should I go order some Reaper sauce tonight and have Chloe try it on her chicken nuggets and then be like, damn it, my butthole's burning?
If she wants to try it, yeah.
Dude, she tried Carolina Reaper salsa when my sister sent it to her as a present. Chloe said, this ain't hot enough.
It was good. I loved it.
But it wasn't hot enough.
Oh, it was hot.
Hotter than what I can handle, probably. I can only handle
Oh, that ghost pepper salsa's hot. Right by Winco?
My husband once bought some Mrs. Renfro's ghost pepper salsa.
Yeah.
He wasn't feeling good for a week after he ate it, man.
Oh, my.
How hot can you handle, Brian?
Not too hot.
So what you're saying is, damn it, Rita, do not give me Carolina Reaper sauce because I ain't using it.
Yeah, I'd probably stay away from that one.
You know, Cam said he can handle it. He wanted me to send him some Reaper salsa.
I might eventually go to Arizona and eat something down there.
Why, they hot down there?
Oh, yeah. Dude, Arizona's like a haven for spicy foods.
Well, that's Arizona for you, man. I won't touch it. But these aren't bad for little chicken nuggets, man.
You brought some of the best hot sauces in Sedona.
Yeah, if you like hot sauces, I don't think Brian wants it too hot, do you, brother?
I've been in a store inside of a shopping mall in Scottsdale that sells hot sauces.
The hot sauce store.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Brian?
I just usually get the regular stuff that's at Walmart or something.
See, Brian's on a fixed income, so he's got to get the Walmart hot sauce usually, right, Brian?
Well, I usually get that because it's not quite that hot.
Like, even Moppy wants a hot chicken tender.
That Skull Blaster, I tried it. It's like, when I was like, how does this even called Skull Blaster? It's not even hot.
I know.
Barbecue sauce I'm having right now is hotter than that.
What is it called? Hot Spicy?
Mm-hmm.
Hot and Spicy? What's the name of it? I know it's Stubbs. Stubbs what?
Stubbs Spicy.
But Stubbs Spicy. You hear that, Brian? That's what Chloe's eating. Stubbs Spicy.
Yeah, they got that at Wally World.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't gotten none of it, but I've seen it. They got different other ones, too.
What you need is Reaper sauce, man.
You trying to kill me?
No. Damn it, Peggy. Rita tried to kill me again with the Reaper sauce.
God damn it, Rita, trying to kill me with that hot sauce.
Well, Hank. Is that what Hank? I'm not just shut forever.
Yeah. Damn it, Bobby. You cannot use the Reaper sauce. My bunghole won't handle
I
it.
put a funny sketch in King Hill's Dale.
Well, what, Dale?
Yeah, the neighbor. Friend. I had an episode where he drove a lawnmower to a fast food restaurant and ordered food.
Why was he driving the lawnmower?
Yeah, driving the lawnmower there.
I said, why? Did he get a DUI or something? He can drive his lawnmower.
He borrowed Hank's lawnmower to mow his own grass.
And then he went to get fast food on
He
a
broke
lawnmower.
down on the way home because the lawnmower ran out of gas. After I Hank wouldn't let him borrow a lawnmower, so Dale bought his own, and he kept bragging about it, so eventually Hank and the others hid Dale's lawnmower.
Yeah, that'd be about right. Brian's like, damn it, Rita tried to kill me with the Reaper sauce again. Now it's got a pick to it. I can feel the tongue twister now on that Nashville.
A D or an F in English? An F in English? Bobby, you speak English.
Bobby, you're not basically a Mexican, so speak English, damn it. You need to use propane. It's cleaner than charcoal, Bobby.
Propane and propane accessories.
I told Hank this. I'm sorry, Mr. Hill, but I'm a charcoal girl. I prefer my charcoal girl.
What do you think? What do you prefer, Brian Hill? Do you prefer charcoal or propane?
Charcoal.
Charcoal's the best. Yeah, you know it's really good. Get that Mexican hickory wood smoked mesquite charcoal. That's the best on the market.
Yeah, I don't use anything but hickory.
I like charcoal because you got that smoky flavor of charcoal. You don't get that propane.
I don't like propane. Never have.
I don't know why people buy propane because you can cook it in your house just as good as you could on a propane grill.
Yeah, well, I like charcoal myself, man. It's the best.
It's like cooking in your kitchen on your back porch.
Yep.
Charcoal is like really. It's like you're actually cooking over an open fire. Charcoal, a different flavor is charcoal.
Damn it, Chloe, you're gonna do a job for me tomorrow, and you're gonna do it properly. You're gonna clean my grill so I can go outside in the parking lot, cook my steaks.
Okay.
It's Mother's Day. And then you're gonna go to the grocery store and get a couple more steaks, so you're gonna have a steak. So, did you see what Luke just said, Brian?
Yeah, I'm getting tired of this dude.
Well, we're in our group. Chloe's there, my roommate. She's a moderator here. Brian's a moderator, and you, Luke, you're just surfacing. Let me guess, you're shoveling up your spaghetti as fast as you could. Damn it, Luke's eating spaghetti again. Damn it, Luke, you need to have something better than that. Those steaks look real good, thank you. No. Look at this. Luke was asking me last night about pets. I couldn't show Luke this. What do you got to say? I am Poppy Dog. I want a steak for Mother's Day, or I want Hoff and Pfeffer. Give me Hoff and Pfeffer. Yeah.
Someone got to use propane.
I have no clue why propane came from Poppy. We're trying to jump. Look at the camera. Tell them that you're not going to be getting Mommy's chicken tenders. There you go, Chloe. You just jumped down.
Dog.
Damn dog wants your chicken tenders. There you go. Damn it, Moppy, quit dancing.
Well, you have dinner.
He doesn't want a dinner. He thinks his dinner is a chicken tender.
Your dinner's kibble.
He doesn't want kibble, man. So with my steak tomorrow, I'm gonna do another bacon ranch meal, salad tomorrow. You know.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of
Got
salad?
my pot ready to go for refrigeration again. There, my pot's ready to go for tomorrow. Just rinse those, put them in the dishwasher, and then rinse the other thing. We're good to go, man.
Well, I think those are sausages. I might grill those.
Oh, yeah. You can grill those tomorrow for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I haven't showed Brian those, so I better show Brian so Brian can be like, damn it, Bobby, those things are too huge to eat. I'm going to show Brian those. Brian, you ready for what I'm about to show you?
Sure.
Check this out. Look at these, Brian. Thick, big, and fat. Look at these house-made brats.
Yep. Those look nice.
They're Portuguese sausages, man.
Oh, I bet they're going to be good.
I don't know. Ask Chloe. She's already had some. She never picked me up any yet.
I'll pick you up some next one.
Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Damn it, Chloe picked me up some. Did you see the latest comment, Brian?
Yeah.
You're the one that said you're getting tired of him, man. He said, if you're tired of me, then maybe I should go. Just being nice.
Well, I'll help him on his way.
You hear that? Brian's got that Joe Gill sensor going right now. Help him on his way. You know what's sad in this world, Chloe?
What is it?
The brother Brian hasn't had his dinner yet.
No, I'm
Damn
fixing to
it,
get
Rita,
off.
I'm gonna go make me a pork sandwich. What is your dinner tonight if you decide to make something quick and simple?
I'm thinking about doing maybe a grilled cheese.
Damn it, Brian, if you're gonna make a grilled cheese, you need to make sure you have the tomato soup to go with it. And make sure you grill it on a propane grill, damn it.
I don't want you using a charcoal grill. There was an episode where Peggy and Bobby were using a charcoal grill.
Oh, I've seen that episode so many times.
And Hank got so upset. Damn it.
Damn it, we need to use propane. It's cleaner and more energy efficient.
Right.
Charcoal's more natural.
Charcoal's awesome, man.
I love charcoal. You can even use wood as charcoal. It's more natural and more environmental.
You know what I miss? Having a big old fire when my grandmother was alive. We had this little beach house that she had, and there was a fire pit, Brian. In the middle of the fire pit, she'd set up this little hand crank, and she'd sit out there and she'd hand crank a chicken or a turkey on that hand crank over an open fire, man. And she found out there was where you could put a little battery in the crank and push it, and it'd crank it for her. So she'd sit on the fire and be like, do 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 do.
Charcoal grills are making a comeback.
They're better,
cheaper, easier to use.
The other day, I asked my cousin for a pellet grill for a present. My cousin, he's like, "Damn it, Rita, the pellets are more expensive than charcoal and propane."
Right.
And that's what he said too. Yeah, this was when he lived in Oregon. Then he said, "Damn it, I'm moving to Texas. I don't trust these beaners to basically give free sex changes to everyone, but everyone, and then raise my taxes to cover it." So they moved to Texas.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things down here.
Like what? Fill me in. What's so beneficial of moving to Texas, man?
Well, I mean, I didn't say it was beneficial. I just said there's a lot of different things down here, you know.
Here's my impersonation of Brian, Chloe. Damn it, Rita, I'm going to Dallas to try that restaurant that does the 5-pound steak. I'm going to eat it and get my meal free. My husband actually ate one of those meals in Texas when he was down there. He got it for free.
Has he been as close as Phoenix or so?
Well, how far have you traveled, Brian? That's what Chloe asked, man.
Been to Arizona or California?
I've only been to born in Texas. I've been to Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Louisiana, and New Mexico.
My boobs were built in Nebraska, man.
I was born in California.
I was born in Ohio, man.
What? We were all born in big football states.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you know, Brian, Mark finally got his damn computer, his damn phone working?
Oh, really?
He came on today, and his girlfriend came on, and she's like, "Are you ignoring me?" And he's adjusting his hat, going, "What? I never heard you." And she's like, "Who are you talking to?" "I'm talking to Rita." And it's like, oh, she's cool. And he goes on and on and on. And I posted a comment, "Getting in trouble, Mark, with the missus?" And all of a sudden he just disappeared. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta go." I mean, she was talking to him about stuff that she was going to cook him. And he's like standing there like a deaf man going, "Oh, what?" And she's like, "Dude, I don't like your goatee and your beard." And he's like, "Oh, that's cool. Didn't you hear what I said?" "No, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't hear you."
He'll get it all straight one of these days.
Yeah. He's got that cute little kitten called Prospect. That's 4 weeks old. And that kitten's cute as a button, you know?
Yeah.
You haven't seen Prospect, have you?
Yeah, he showed the picture that time I was here.
Oh, yeah, isn't that a cute little kitten? That thing is cute as a button, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
So, dishwasher's ready to go for tomorrow, man.
I'm sitting with the sauce.
So tomorrow I'm doing steaks for dinner. Maybe I can convince Chloe to waddle down to the fish market on the waterfront, grab me some fresh shrimp so I can have shrimp.
Shrimp on the Barbie?
Hey, what was that one thing that you wanted me to try? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
What?
The smoked something. Smoked fart bags, is it? Damn it, Chloe, tell me what it is. Smoked fart box?
Smoked, I'm not sure, I forget. Something is smoked. Smoked, is it meat?
Yes, it's a fish.
Oh, smoked, salmon?
No. So these little round things about yay big. Damn it, Chloe. You said they're to die for. No. You said they came from a shell or something.
Came from a shell.
Clam?
Oh, yes, scallops. I want some
Yeah,
of those.
smoked scallops. Yeah, they don't have, I was thinking oysters, but they make smoked scallops. They smoke their own scallops at the fish market, Brian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what do you think? You like scallops?
Yeah, they're all right.
He said that. Damn it, Brian, it's all right. I thought you were going to say they're great. What do you prefer, smoked lobster instead, man? Yeah, that's great. I don't take a smoked.
So, does he live near a coast in Texas? Like
I have no clue where he lives. That's too much.
I
So
live
what's
in East. I live in East Texas.
Like near Louisiana.
I can leave my house right now and be in Shreveport in an hour and a half,
Wow.
or I can go to Dallas in about 2 hours.
What about Galveston?
Oh, that's about a 6-hour drive.
Yeah. How long will it take to drive to El Paso from where you live?
And I have drove from Texarkana to Midland, which is pretty close, and it's about a
That's where
10-hour
Bush
drive.
was trying to run for Senate or Congress at one time. Midland.
I don't know the name.
Interesting thing, right? With El Paso. El Paso's in the same state as Houston, right? But El Paso's closer to San Diego, California than it is to Houston.
Yeah, that's true. I live in Tyler, Texas. You can Google it; it'll show you.
Yeah, El Paso is closer to California than Louisiana.
That's true because Houston is way south.
Yeah, it's like East Texas is considered like the South, where like El Paso's the Southwest.
So I'm going to share a picture for Brian here. I want to get Brian's opinion on it.
That western end of Texas is more like, it's kind of like Arizona, deserty.
So there's a website I'm at called Sunset Ranches. They're outside of El Paso. You can get 20 acres dirt cheap. I'm just wondering, is the land worth it? It's like zero down, $218 a month. Well, I want to get your opinion. My uncle said it's a bad area to live in, but I don't know anything about it.
I'm not too familiar with West Texas, but sometimes I know past Midland when I went there was a lot of tumbleweeds and sand and dirt.
Well, if you look at the pictures, brother, there's pictures right here that shows tumbleweeds and cactuses. That's why I asked.
Yeah, and rattlesnakes.
The thing is it worth worth the money to buy these cheap land?
I don't think I would. See, in East Texas over here, we have all the trees and everything.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a place where I can build a cheap cabin to live in and not worry about it and grow my own food. That's what I'm looking for. But I don't want to be paying an arm and a leg either, like $600,000 for half acre. That's why I'm asking.
Oh no, over where I live in the country, you can get you a good acre tract for probably about 5,000 or 6,000.
5,000 or 6,000. Yeah, see, you gotta hook me up, man. You send me that, I'll personally finance it for me and Chloe, and we'll move there. We'll put a tent up and work our way to a little cabin.
Here's what I find interesting.
Damn it, Chloe! You keep interrupting me.
Go ahead. I'm just saying that where east, like southeast Texas, it's more like you got a lot of swamps and the bayou. Where like the far western tip of Texas, you got like the Chihuahuan Desert, and you have like a bunch of dry desert bushes and stuff. Hey, I was listening.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like it's all dry desert and that. California is kind of interesting too because they have different landscapes too. Like Southern California, you got like hot deserts, where Northern California is all forests and ancient redwood trees. I was born in California, so yeah.
Yeah, I was born in Houston.
Yeah, California has some interesting things. Has a lot of land too. I mean, now of course Arizona does too. Arizona has, but it's not as much as like California or Texas. But Arizona has pretty diverse land. Nevada, on the other hand, is just desert. I think Nevada is like the driest state in the country.
Dang, got booted again.
Yeah, well, yeah, I wanted to get some land in Texas, man, to live in a little cabin and make my own food. I'm trying to get. Should we let this Luke in this time, Brian?
Let him in. I already took him out of everything.
Yeah, but he's asking to be on StreamYard.
If we kick him out, we'll let him in.
Why not? If it's Joe Gill, we can all yell at the fucker.
All right.
What do you think, Brian? You game? Oh, he left again.
All right, don't worry about it.
Well, if he tries it again, put him on real quick, and if anything's wrong, just boot it right out.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I wanted him to join us. That's why I asked. I thought it'd be cool. You guys continue.
Yeah, I think it's also interesting. Like, these are also two states that were once their own countries, too. Like, Texas used to be a country, California used to be a country, now they're states.
Hold on, I'm going to invite Luke just to see what happens. I want to see who this is. There you go, Luke. Join us. Remember, I control the lady, and I control who comes here. Dude, I wanted to fucking listen to this, you son of a bitch. While we're waiting. Oh, yeah. All right, Luke, we're waiting for you, brother.
Waiting for him. Waiting.
He might not be able to come because I already took him out of chat.
So what'd you get tonight, Kimosabi, to drink?
I still have this.
That's all you have?
I actually have that other stuff too, but I'm finishing.
Oh, yeah, the Wenatchee brew.
Yeah, I like the Wenatchee stuff.
Come on, Luke, join us, brother.
Hey, Rita, I think
we're waiting for you.
When I banned him and hidden him, I don't think he can click that.
Taking my time on alcohol.
Brian's waiting too. Come on, dude. We shouldn't keep Brian from his dinner, though. Brian's probably sitting there getting really hungry about now.
Hey, Rita?
Yeah?
Do you think he can click that link since I hit?
He can. He had it saved. That's the problem. He had it saved. But I invited him in. I just left a comment. He could read the comment. If he doesn't join, I should have approved him, but he just left. So, I wanted to know who he is. That's truly what I wanted. Now we're just waiting to see if Luke joins. But right now we got 7 people, and unless Luke's afraid. Come on, Luke. Throw us a bone here. Right, Chloe?
Yeah.
Here, let me give this. We're waiting for you, Luke, man. Come on, I'm waiting. Man, now I'm still got tingling mouth feeling from that Nashville. It is spicy, I'll tell you. It's got an after kick from after you eat it, of course.
Yeah, that's when it got you.
I need that. I need to have.
Come on, Luke.
I need to have that barbecue sauce just to make it spicier for my standards.
Damn it, Chloe! You don't need it as hot as your bunghole will burn.
My body craves spicy stuff, so.
That's because you're a fucking beaner, Chloe. You were born a beaner, you'll die a beaner.
I'm not Mexican.
Damn it, Chloe. We all know you're a spick.
My dad's Canadian.
Your dad's a fucking whopping a dago. Plain and simple, he's a whopping a dago.
My dad's from Canada, not Mexico.
Your dad's a fucking limey son of a bitch, Chloe. And his son's name's Bobby, and Bobby's dumb as a box of rocks.
I don't think Luke's coming.
Luke was testing us, I think. That's what I think, man. I think Luke was testing us, dude. Now we gotta wait because Luke's not posting yet. What about you, Brian? Aren't you supposed to be getting some dinner, or are you gonna go hungry tonight?
No, I'm fixing to get off here. It's a little after midnight here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, Chloe's got a documentary to work, and then tomorrow Chloe's gonna help me with my game, and she's gonna do the cleaning. We're staying in all day. It's Sunday, and I'm gonna preach a sermon. Maybe I'll do a sermon tomorrow afternoon. What do you think when I get up?
Yeah,
If you want to, that's fine.
Well, you know how it is. The damn world's getting corrupted. I mean, think of it. Hospitals are being corrupted to force young girls that are under 17 to have sex changes. I mean, there was a girl named Samita, who basically was female to male and realized that they didn't want to be a man anymore. They weren't truly trans, and that they already had the breast cut off, ovaries, uterus, and a penis made. And now they are wearing. By the way, that's the girl. By the way, that's living as a girl. I thought was trans, who had their voice deepened, and they're living, Chloe, as a woman while wearing heels while living in Finland. Poor girl, basically, and the doctor rubber stamped them. They said, "When do you want on testosterone?" And and that was the only question they asked. Otherwise, they keep claiming the hospitals in Norway, Denmark, Sweden, and Finland, Brian, say you got to live in the body that we make for you. If you're not happy with your body, it's not our problem. That's what they're saying in this documentary.
A lot of these trans children are put through this transition because their parents they weren't happy with the sex that was given to their child at birth, so they decided to go change them.
By the well, these girls here, like that one that we're watching too. By the way, everyone, Chris Settles, I think, is also Joe Gill, and it says devices not connected. Chris Settles added me on Instagram the other day. I know Chris Settles because I banned the motherfucker myself.
Why don't you just come clean and just put his name as Joe Gill?
I just said Chris Settles is Joe Gill, but it says here devices not fine.
Why don't you stop using these names? Just use the name Joe Gill and be honest about himself.
Anyways, I don't mind. Brian, you should enjoy your night, man, and I hope to see you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go fix that grilled cheese.
Yeah, well, don't forget your tomato soup or mushroom soup to go with it, brother.
Right. I may not do that tonight.
Hey, you want a tip before you go about grilled cheeses?
What's up? I make a pretty good one.
Next time you go to the store, get some Munster cheese. That makes the best grilled cheese in the world, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, you can do that. You can put that with a cheddar too.
I want grilled cheese. Hold on. Before you leave, there's this guy named Chris Settles. I'm going to mute it. So I'm going to let Chris Settles in. Let's see who this guy is. Cole, you want to take over?
He's not in the chat. Chloe, can you hear me?
Yes, I found it. Microphone. Okay, so who's this Chris Settles? And what does he want?
I have no idea.
So hi Chris, are you gonna say something? You gonna say something, Chris? I mean, if you join StreamYard, then you're expected to actually say a few words, say hi, just to show that you're actually there.
Hey, look in the YouTube chat at the last message, the name on that one.
Okay, let's see. Let's look at this. Yeah, Tights Girl Naughty.
Yeah. Hit over it and it says show.
Oh.
You know, here, let me show you how you do it. Let's just share this.
Okay, fine.
See, you do this and it says show.
Sure,
there we
yeah.
go, yeah. So, who the fuck is this person? You can't boot them too, Chloe.
What the F is that thing sticking up? That looks like a dick. Looks like a big
It
hard-
is a dick.
Holy shit.
Leave it there anyways. The YouTube will nail it.
Yeah, they'll nail it for
Me and
sure.
Brian's curious. Who are you, sir or ma'am, or why are you not posting anything? And son of a bitch. You have the ability, Chloe, because I'm getting drunk, that you can actually remove or block.
Oh, yeah,
or you can click here and do this, see?
Okay.
So unless this son of a bitch talks, you
All right.
have the authority.
Chris Settles, if you're not going to say anything, we'll have to boot you.
Amen. Hoorah. I'm getting the
I mean,
computer set
I
up.
can see you're moving your camera. You're adjusting your camera. And, you're adjusting your camera. And, yeah, he's moving his camera, but he's not saying anything.
He has his mic on mute too.
Yeah, his mic's on mute. I'll unmute him. Wait, can't, because they have to choose to unmute themselves. He has to unmute himself, and he's not doing it.
Yeah, he don't want nobody to hear his voice.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, if you're having trouble unmuting yourself, there's an option you could do on StreamYard. You scroll your mouse over to where it has your name on it, and look for where it says unmute mic, then you can unmute your mic. Because if we don't hear from you in about a few minutes, I'm going to probably boot you off of here.
And now plays the Jeopardy theme.
Yep. There he is. He's moving his camera. Is this Chris Settles or is this actually Joe Gill?
Is that a wall?
Because Chris Settles, I mean, if this is truly, if you're like legitimately and you're not Joe, show your face, say something. That's what we're here for. For you to actually say something. Otherwise, I'd hate to have to boot you, but it seems like I might have to. I mean, we can't just have someone on here not saying anything, not showing. I mean, yeah. Our friend here with the 22 car, he doesn't show his face, but at least he says stuff. He talks. He shows proof that he's real. Yeah. Brian, yeah, he proves that he's real. I'm sorry, I didn't remember your name.
Oh,
But Chris
all right.
Settles, not showing his face, not saying a word, just moving the camera around. It's kind of creepy.
Right?
I think he's Joe. Honestly, I'm starting to think he's Joe Gill.
Damn it, Moppy, I'm trying to sleep here. I drank too much beer and I want to sleep.
We're watching the wall right now.
Yeah. I think I might just boot this Chris Settles because he's not doing anything.
When you say that, he'll move the camera a little bit.
Yeah, and that's not good enough. He's got to show his face or say something or both.
Unmute your mic, Chris.
Come on, Chris, unmute your mic and say something. Show your face. Do something. Prove to us your existence. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Chris Settles. Come on, Chris. Don't be shy. Say something. We'd like to hear from you. Come on, Chris. We're waiting. We're waiting, Chris. Come on, Chris. Anytime. I could do the honors of execute order.
Execute. No, I can because I have control over on this side. You can't actually do anything. You can boot him, but I
From
can
the
ban
stream.
him.
Yeah, and I'm
You
gonna.
can ban him, and then I can boot him. From
All
the
right.
side.
Chris, I'm gonna give you a count of down from
Execute
5
to 10 seconds.
Hey,
10,
Come on.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Darth Chloe,
4,
slow Mom.
3, 2, 1, 0. And moving your camera around does not count, Chris. You have to either show your face or say something, not just move your camera around. So at this point, if that's all you're gonna do, then I'm sorry. Goodbye, Chris Settles.
Oh,
Hey, can you hear?
Walk
Can-
on here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I switched over to chat on StreamYard or whatever, and Chris Settle sent 2 messages. And it says, I am the kid who was making jokes 2 months ago. And the next message says, I don't know how to do it.
Right.
Right.
So,
Let me
so
see
whatever.
that. Look.
Here. Take my
Right here.
place.
See? Well, anyways, we shouldn't be tying up Brian's time. We got a documentary to read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
y'all go do
and,
that.
and Brian, but brother needs to eat something, so I wouldn't even bother with the son of a bitch. Brian, sorry, took too much time tonight for you, man.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Chris Settles, this Tights Girl Naughty, that's an interesting one. Let me just basically show this.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Chloe.
Here he goes again. Son of a bit. Holy crap. Chloe,
What is it?
you gotta look at that. You take over.
Tights naughty. Chris Settles.
No. Look at the box who you approve.
Tights girl naughty. I see that.
Do you see the picture down
The
below
dick.
there? No, this. Look at
Okay.
this. If you do it, it's an African American kid.
Who, Chris Settles?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Hey, I see his face.
Yeah, go ahead and hit approve.
I hit approve.
Good. I'm gonna go take a shit for my stomach.
I don't think he has any idea how to unmute his mic.
You can unmute it for him.
I tried that.
Well, anyways, he's a kid. Looks like a kid that's like, who knows? I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. If you're trying to unmute your mic, Chris, I'm not sure if you could hear me or not, but if you're on StreamYard, look at the little bottom boxes below the main screen and look where it says your name, where it has your name, and then on the top right corner, scroll your mouse over it where it shows the little microphone with a cross on it, and hit that. It's unmute mic. Showed his face, so he's real. We're so sorry about that, Chris, if you could hear us.
Well, that was the one from Instagram, right?
I'm not sure. I've never seen him before. Can't unmute guests because they have to choose to unmute themselves. Yeah, I can't unmute Chris from my end. I can't.
You should be able to see it clearly because it's either red for no or white for yes.
Yeah. This whole this whole tights thing, I am not going to show. I mean, that just looks the little. Wait a minute, that doesn't look like it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, tights girl naughty pic kind of looked like it looked like something else to me, and I just thought like.
I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, apparently Chris is walking from one room to another. Yeah. He's probably using a phone. Yeah, it looks like he's using a phone. And he's trying to I'm not sure what this looks like on a phone app, so on StreamYard phone app. So I'm not sure if I could figure that out.
Well, I have my phone on plus my PC is on. So on the phone app, he goes straight to the bottom and it'll say mic, cam mic, chat, and leave. He just sent me another message.
Yeah, I mean, if he's having trouble with his mic, you try to help him unmute his mic. I mean, seems like he's having camera trouble here.
Well, he just sent me a message and he said, I can't undo it. So I don't know.
That's,
But you don't have him locked over there?
I can, let's see. Yeah. Address. Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, I'm chatting with him right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at the message log too. Huh. I think he's having trouble with the unmute thing for some reason.
He said in the message he just wanted to apologize for something that he said 2 months ago. I don't know.
I'm not sure what he said 2 months ago. Rita would probably have more information on that than I would.
All right, Chloe, I'm gonna get off here so I can get some stuff done. Y'all have a good one.
I think Chris called Rita an old hag 2 months ago, and he wants to apologize.
I say let's get out of here. I got that documentary to
All
watch.
right.
Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Those are funny for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs. Thanks for watching, everyone, and God bless you in everything you do. Hit the notification, and we will be around tomorrow for a sermon, some Bible time, and some other stuff. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.